Hello. Good evening, all of you. Hello. Am I audible? Anyone is there? இருக்காங்களா பாரு. Am I audible? Just a second. என்னாச்சு இது வரல? Am I audible, guys? Guys, am I audible? Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Hello. Audible. Okay. Message இந்த பக்கத்துல போட்டுருங்க. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கண்ணு தெரியல. அந்த இது நோட் எடுப்போம். Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible. I think everything is perfect. Voice not audible. Am I audible? No, sir. Low volume. Wait, let me check. Hello. Is it perfect? Yes. Okay. Shall we start now? Okay. YouTube and the comments மட்டும் நல்ல பெருசா தெரியற மாதிரி வை. அந்த இது பர்சன் அந்த இது ஏதோ பண்ணுவீங்களா? Okay, fine, great. Yes. Now I can read your this thing, right? Okay, guys. Messages, everything I'm able to read. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, all of you. I hope your accounts and law exams went well. Sound கம்மியா இருக்குன்றாங்க. Sound நல்லா இருக்கா இல்லையா? Am I audible? Is audio everything is perfect? If I listen this session, can I score 60 plus, sir? Lower. Perfect, sir. I don't know because I should go ahead with perfect, right? Because here I'm checking. It's going like audible ஆ தான் இருக்கு எல்லாமே. So you're able to hear, right, Justin? Okay. Fine. So let us start. Okay, let us not waste our time because time is precious now. So welcome to HiQ Professional Academy. I myself, Sheik sir. So first let us understand one thing. Before I start, let me tell you what is the expectation, what are the how the questions papers are going to be. And law and accounts paper, I'm assuming that because I have seen the paper was fantastic. Actually speaking, paper was not that complicated. ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாலாம் இல்ல. It was quite good only, right? So I hope many might have got confidence in those two papers. But remember one thing, my dear, QA paper, I think we have to little I'm not sure about this QA paper this time because law and accounts, there are some changes happened. Voice low, sir. Low, sir. Guys, I think you people might have joined a little late. That's what you know. I think earlier audio you are listening. Now, am I audible, guys? Is everything is perfect or not? You tell me I should proceed or not. You tell me. I hope everyone is comfortable in English and Tamil, right? Is anyone? Okay, now it's good, sir. Okay. Yes. Okay. Anyone who is not comfortable in English and Tamil, that those people also please mention, my dear. If anyone who joined from north side or sir, I'm not comfortable in Tamil and English, you just drop the message. Comfortable. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, let us not waste our time. அதாவது இப்போ லாவும் அக்கௌண்ட்ஸும் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னு நினைக்க ஒரு சில சேஞ்சஸ் வந்த மாதிரி இருக்குது. என்னன்னா, நீங்க எந்தெந்த டாபிக்ல ரொம்ப வெயிட்டேஜ் கொடுத்து படிச்சீங்களோ அந்த டாபிக்ல இருந்து வெயிட்டேஜ் ரொம்ப கம்மியா வந்திருக்கு. ஹவ் யூ நோட்டீஸ் தட்? ஓகே, லாலையும் அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ்லையும் நீங்க எந்த டாபிக் ரொம்ப அதிகமாட்டு ஓகே கிளாஸ்லயும் சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க, திஸ் இஸ் மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் அது இதுன்னு சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஈவன் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்ல கூட ரொம்ப கம்மியாக தான் வந்திருந்தது. அது மாதிரி இந்தியன் கான்ட்ராக்ட் ஆக்டும் அவ்வளோ பெருசா இதா இல்லை, கரெக்டா இல்லையா? ஸோ கொஞ்சம் என்னமோ நமக்கு ஈஸியா இருந்தாலும் பேட்டர்ன் ஸ்லைட்டா மாறின மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா? நம்ம ஒரு டாபிக் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்போம், வி வில் பி லைக் சார் ஐம் லைக் ஐம் கான்ஃபிடென்ட் திஸ் டாபிக், ஐம் ப்ரிப்பேரிங் ஒன்லி திஸ் டாபிக். ஸோ யாரெல்லாம் வெறும் அந்த இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டாபிக் மட்டும் படிச்சுட்டு போனாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டப்பட்டிருப்பாங்க. டு யூ ஆல் அக்ரி வித் மீ ஆர் நாட்? யூ டெல் மீ மை டியர், டு யூ ஆல் அக்ரி வித் மீ ஆர் நாட்? ஸோ லாஸ்ட் 2 பேப்பர் அப்படிதான் வந்திருக்கு. Okay, so QA paper, of course, there is a standard they have to maintain, but remember, ICI has got all its rights. So, audio is clear. Okay, great. So, ICI has got all its rights. So, அதனால வந்து நம்ம என்ன பண்ண முடியாது அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறேன். சார் இப்படி தான் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வரும், இப்படி தான் வராது, இதுக்கெல்லாம் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு நம்மளால இப்போ சொல்ல முடியாது. நான் இப்போ சொல்ல போகிறது எல்லாமே வாட் எவர் ஐம் கோயிங் டு டெல் யூ, எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் வாட் யூ நோ, லைக் எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸை வச்சு தான் நம்ம சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஓகே, எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸ் இப்படி தான் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் போகுது. ஸோ அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் நம்ம பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதே நேரத்தில் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் அப்படி ஏதாவது ட்விஸ்ட் பண்றதுன்னா எங்க ட்விஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க, ஹவு தே ஆர் கோயிங் டு டெஸ்ட் த கொஸ்டின்ஸ், அதையும் நான் சொல்லிடுவேன். ஸோ யூ டோன்ட் வரி. ஓகே, தட் இஸ் பாயிண்ட் நம்பர் 1. பாயிண்ட் நம்பர் 2, somebody was asking me, sir, if I attend this session, will I be able to score 60 marks அப்படின்னு ஒருத்தவங்க கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. I can give you this assurance, you can score more than 60 marks. Okay, it is not about scoring 60 marks. Okay, it is about what scoring more than 60 marks. இந்த செஷன் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரிஃப்ரெஷ்மெண்ட் நல்லா பயங்கரமா ரிஃப்ரெஷ் பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அப்புறம் those who are already having confidence, இல்லை சார் எனக்கு எல்லாமே தெரியும் சார், சும்மா மேலோட்டமா பார்த்தா போதும் சார் அப்படின்றவங்களுக்கு இந்த செஷன் வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும். பட் இருந்தாலும் அவங்களுக்கு யூ மே ஃபீல் இதெல்லாம் தான் தெரியுமே அப்படின்ற மாதிரி யோசிக்காம அட்டன் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா டெஃபினெட்லி இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு கிவ் யூ மினிமம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா 10 மார்க்ஸ். ஓகே, அண்ட் ஒன் மோர் திங், ட்ரை டு அட்டெண்ட் த என்டையர் செஷன். லைவ் செஷன் யூ ப்ளீஸ் ட்ரை டு அட்டெண்ட். ஓகே, முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு எல்லாரும் ஃபுல்லாக லைவாக அட்டன் பண்ண பாருங்க. இது யூடியூப்ல இருக்கு, நாளைக்கு பார்த்துக்கலாம். இன்னைக்கு நேற்று நைட்டெல்லாம் விடிய லா படிச்சுட்டேன் சார், இன்னைக்கு போய் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் தூங்கிட்டு காலையில் முடிச்சு பார்க்குறேன் சார், தயவு செஞ்சு அந்த தப்பை பண்ணாதீங்க. ஏன் அப்படின்னு எனக்கு நம்ம வந்து இந்த சூட்டோட முடிச்சிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா நாளைக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஃபுல் டே ஒரு கிடைக்கும். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பண்ணது எல்லாமே என்ன பண்ணலாம், ஒரு வாட்டி ரிவைஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வசதியாக இருக்கும். அண்ட் அட் த சேம் டைம், ஓகே, யுவர் பிரசன்ஸ் இஸ் மை மோட்டிவேஷன். ஸோ இஃப் யூ ஆர் தேர் throughout the session, I don't know till what time I'm going to take the session because I've come up with so many MCQs. Okay, how much time takes sir? I don't know Justin, எனக்கு அதெல்லாம் நீங்க என்கிட்ட கேட்கவே கேட்காதீங்க. திரும்ப வாய்ஸஸ் லோன்றாங்க. லக்ஷ்மி பிரியாலாம் இப்போ தான் ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், அதனால வாய்ஸஸ் லோன் போடுறாங்க. ஓகே, அதர்ஸ் ப்ளீஸ் டெல் ஹர் தட் ஐ திங்க் லேட்டர் பார்ட் எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் கோயிங் குட்ன்ற மாதிரி போட்டு வைங்க. ஓகே, சரி. எஸ் ஜஸ்டின். ஸோ அதனால வந்து யாருப்பா தமிழன். ஓகே, சரிப்பா. ஸோ அதனால வந்து நீங்க என்கிட்ட வந்து தயவு செஞ்சு எத்தனை மணிக்கு முடிப்பீங்கன்னு மட்டும் கேட்காதீங்க. இருக்கிறவங்க டைரக்டா கடைசி வரைக்கும் இருக்க பாருங்க. ஐ வாண்ட் டு கம்ப்ளீட் எவ்ரிதிங், பட் ரிமெம்பர் நான் எவ்வளவு நேரம் எடுக்கணுன்றது உங்க கையில தான் இருக்குது. ஓகே, இப்போ யாருமே வீடியோஸ்ல இப்போ யூடியூப்ல யாருமே லைவ்ல இல்லை அப்படின்னு நினைக்கி கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் முடிச்சாலும் முடிச்சிருவேன். பட் இருந்துங்க, நடுவில் பிரேக்லாம் இருக்கும், கவலைப்படாதீங்க. ஒரு 15-20 மினிட்ஸ் பிரேக்லாம் கொடுப்பேன். ஸோ ஐ ஹோப் யூ ஆல் ரெடி வித் யுவர் புக்ஸ், மெட்டீரியல், நோட் புக் எல்லாம் எடுத்து வச்சிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அதே மாதிரி வந்து ஆப்போட லிங்க் வந்து டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல கொடுத்துருக்குது. நான் இப்போ எடுக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா நோட்ஸ் வந்து ஆப்லயும் அப்லோட் பண்ணிடுவேன், ஃப்ரீ மெட்டீரியல்லே உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும். ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் டவுன்லோட் த ஆப் இஃப் பாசிபிள். ப்ளீஸ் ட்ரை டு டவுன்லோட் த ஆப். அதில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த நம்ம ஆப்பில் வந்து ஃப்ரீ மெட்டீரியல் ஃபுல்லாகவே அப்லோட் பண்ணிடுவேன் நான். ஓகே, ஸோ let us start, my dear. You don't worry about 60 marks. We are planning more than 60 marks. Okay, we are planning more than 60 marks. My dear children, those who are attending live, please tell me, am I audible or not? Because I'm getting the message, sir, voice is low. Earlier my voice was low. இப்போ என்னோட வாய்ஸ் கரெக்டா இருக்கா, இன்னும் லோவா தான் இருக்கா? முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஹெட்ஃபோனை போட்டுக்குங்க. பிகாஸ் ஐம் டெக்னாலஜியில் வந்து அந்த அளவுக்கு பெரிய ஸ்ட்ராங்கான ஆள் இல்லை, அதனால இப்போ லாஸ்ட் மினிட்ல என்னால் பண்ண முடியாது. தேங்க்யூ. எஸ், நோ ஃபியர், நோ ஃபியர், ஐ வில் டேக் கேர். சார், யுவர் வாய்ஸ் இஸ் கிளியர். கோட்டி பூஜியா, வெரி குட் மா பூஜியா. Okay, I hope everyone is there. Now let us start. Let us not waste our time. Okay, fine. So, first ஒரு paper introduction கொடுத்துறேன். Okay, how the papers are going to be and how we are going to approach. அதை first let us talk about that. Okay. கரெக்டா இருக்கு ஐயா. ஓகேப்பா, கரெக்டா இருக்கு ஐயா. ஓகே ஓகே, குட் ஈவினிங். ஓகே, ஃபைன் மை டியர். ஸோ ஒன்னே புரிஞ்சுங்கம்மா, பேப்பர் வந்து நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி தான், லா அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் பேட்டர்ன் மாறின மாதிரி இருக்குது. ஸோ அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி பார்க்கும்போது குவான்டிடேட்டிவ் ஆப்டிடியூட்லையும் யாரும் கை வச்சிருக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா வந்து மெனி ஆஃப் யூ மைட் ஹவ் ப்ரிப்பேர்ட் டைம் வேல்யூ ஆஃப் மணி. 14 மார்க் 15 மார்க், அதை தான் நாங்களும் கிளாஸ்லேயே அதான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு இருப்போம். பட் நானே கிளாஸ்ல சொல்லியிருப்பேன், ஒரு அட்டம்ப்ட் வந்து டைம் வேல்யூ பண்ணியில் வெறும் 6 மார்க் தான் வந்துச்சுன்னு நான் சொல்லியிருக்கிறேன் நான். ஸோ அதனால நம்ம எந்தெந்த டாபிக்ல இக்னோர் பண்ணோம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் தியரிட்டிக்கல் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன், கண்டிப்பா நிறைய பேர் கிளாஸ்ல கூட, கோச்சிங் கிளாஸ்ல கூட பண்ண மாட்டேன்றாங்க. தியரிட்டிக்கல் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன், அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து பெர்முடேஷன் காம்பினேஷன், தென் கோரிலேஷன் ரிக்ரெஷன், இந்த 3, அப்புறம் கால்குலஸ். இந்த 4 டாபிக் இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த 4 டாபிக் வந்து ஹாட் டாபிக். ஹாட் டாபிக் நம்ம இக்னோர் பண்ணிடுவோம். ஓகே, இந்த 4 டாபிக் வந்து நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து சார் இதை டாபிக் பண்ணலன்னா பரவாயில்லையா அப்படின்லாம் கேட்பாங்க. நீங்க இது வரைக்கும் பண்ணலன்னா கூட பரவாயில்ல, அட்லீஸ்ட் இந்த செஷன் இந்த 4 டாபிக் மிஸ் பண்ணாதீங்க. ஓகே, நான் உட்காந்துட்டு ஏன் பண்ணலன்னா நான் கேள்வி கேட்க மாட்டேன். பட் ரிமெம்பர், this session do not miss. That's what I can tell you. Okay, is that clear? Okay my dear, it's manageable. So not perfect, fine, let it be. சரி, கொஞ்சம் ஹெட்ஃபோன்லாம் போட்டுங்க, ப்ளூடூத்னா ப்ளூடூத் போட்டுங்க. நான் என்னால் இப்போ எதுவும் சேஞ்சஸ் கொண்டுட்டு வர முடியாது. ஐ திங்க் எல்லாம் பர்ஃபெக்டாக தான் இருந்தது. Now how about now? இப்போ ஆடியோ கரெக்டாக இருக்கு இல்லையா? நான் இப்படி மைக்கு கிட்ட வச்சு பேசினா கரெக்டாக இருக்கா? மைக்கு கிட்ட வச்சு பேசினா கரெக்டாக இருக்கா? எஸ். ஓகே ஓகே கைஸ். ஸோ ரிமெம்பர் சார், நான் இது வரைக்கும் நான் வந்து அதே மாதிரி என்ன கிளாஸ்ல எடுக்கல, தியரிட்டிக்கல் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன் ஒழுங்கா பண்ணல. ஸோ ஐ பிளானிங் டு லீவ் திஸ் டாபிக். அந்த மாதிரிலாம் யாராவது இருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னு நினைக்க, தயவு செஞ்சு இவ்வளோ நாள் படிக்கலன்னா பரவாயில்ல, அட்லீஸ்ட் இன்னைக்கு நான் சொல்றது மட்டும் கேட்டுக்குங்க. ஓகே, சொல்றது மட்டும் கேட்டுங்க. நான் சொல்ற சம்ஸை மட்டும் சால்வ் பண்ணிட்டு போங்க, அது மட்டும் போதும். ஓகே, எஸ், நவ் லிசன் ஹியர். ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டாபிக் வாட் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு டூ இஸ், வந்து டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் இதுல இருக்கிற மாதிரியே போட போறேன். ஓகே, கால்குலஸ் படிக்கணுமான்னு கேட்குறீங்க. நான் தான் திரும்ப சொல்கிறேன், ஐசிஐயில் நான் வந்து இதே வந்து 2 நாளும் கரெக்டாக பேப்பர் பேட்டர்ன் ஃபாலோ ஆகிருந்தது அப்படின்னா, ஐ வுட் ஹவ் டோல்ட் யூ லைக் யூனோ, இல்லை நீங்கள் வந்து கால்குலஸ் விட்டாலும் பரவாயில்லன்னு சொல்லியிருப்பேன். பட் லாஸ்ட் இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் லாவில் ஐ திங்க் யூ ஆர் எக்ஸ்பர்ட், யூ ஹவ் சீன் இட் ரைட். அவங்க பேட்டர்ன் நீங்கள் எந்தெந்த டாபிக் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுத்தீங்களோ அந்த டாபிக் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வந்து கம்மியாக வந்துருச்சு. ஐ ஹோப் யூ அவேர் அபவுட் இட் ரைட். கரெக்ட் தானே? பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் கம்மியாக தானே வந்துட்டு. ஸோ அது மாதிரி லாவில் என்னது, இந்தியன் கான்ட்ராக்ட் ஆக்டா, எக்ஸ்பெக்டட் வெயிட்டேஜ் இல்லை தானே? ஸோ முன்னாடி மாதிரியே வயசு வச்சுக்கோ. ஓகேப்பா, சரி, ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ ஜஸ்டின், அதுதான் எனக்கும் வசதி. பட் நீங்க சரி கேட்கலன்றீங்களேன்ட்டு தான் நான் வச்சேன். இங்கயா ஆடியோ நல்லா தானே இருக்கும், இன்னைக்கே இப்படி சொல்றது. ஓகே ஓகே கைஸ், ஸோ யாமீன் everyone is there. Okay, so do not skip any topic my dear. This is the only rule you have to follow in ICA. Okay, you have to follow this only rule. ICA பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் எந்த டாபிக்கும் இக்னோர் பண்ணாதீங்க. Now let me talk about the question paper. Okay, let me talk about the question paper. Unlike law and accounts, 15 minutes டைம் எல்லாம் கிடைக்காது. கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் ரீட் பண்ணுறதுக்குலாம் டைம் கிடைக்காது. ஷார்ப்பாக 2 o'clock உங்கள் கையில் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் கொடுப்பாங்க, 4 o'clock பிடிங்கிடுவாங்க. ஸோ ரிமெம்பர் ஒன் திங் மை டியர், ஹவு டு ஐடென்டிஃபை வெதர் த கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் இஸ் வெரி சிம்பிள். அது எப்படி ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணணும்னு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்லித்தரேன். நீங்கள் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்க்கும்போது என்ன வந்து மைண்டில் ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆகிடணும் இல்லையா? ஸோ ஆமாம் சார், இந்த பேப்பர் கொஞ்சம் டிஃபிகல்ட்டாக இருக்கும் போதில் இருக்குன்னு ஒரு வாட்டி ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆகிட்டோம் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிது, தென் அதுக்கேற்றாப்புல அப்ரோச் மாற்றிடுவீங்க. இல்லாட்டி சம் போட வரும்போது ஓய் இதுன்னு புதுசு புதுசாக இருக்குன்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ ஹவு டு ஐடென்டிஃபை தட் ஐல் டெல் யூ. நீங்கள் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் வாங்கி பார்த்த உடனே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 40 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 40 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஒன்லி ஃப்ரம் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸா இருந்ததுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 40 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஒன்லி ஃப்ரம் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ், நெக்ஸ்ட் 20 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஒன்லி ஃப்ரம் லாஜிக்கல் ரீசனிங், லாஸ்ட் 40 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஒன்லி ஃப்ரம் ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ். இந்த பேட்டர்ன் இருந்ததுன்னா பேப்பர் சிம்பிள். ஓகே, இதுலயே பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்னைக்கு அதான் moderate. The paper is moderate. Okay, not simple. Paper I can say it is moderate. But இதே இதுல வந்து அந்த 40 questions இருக்குல்ல, first 40 questionsல வந்து எடுத்த உடனே அதாவது ஏதோ ஒரு டாபிக் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் permutation combination, they started with permutation combination. But first 4 questions based on permutation combination. அடுத்த ஒரு 4 questions sequence and series. அதாவது டாபிக் வைஸ் கரெக்டா ஆர்டர் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டாங்க, இது பண்ணிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னு நினைக்க. Okay. Somebody is asking, can you please lecture in English? That's what I asked in the beginning. Are you all comfortable in Tamil so that I can mix both the languages? But don't worry, the students who are not comfortable in Tamil also can attend the session. So all the important points, everything will be discussed in English only. Okay, so don't worry, the Tamil medium students or Tamil speaking students don't think that, okay, I will not be able to understand. No, definitely you will be able to understand. Don't worry about it, my dear. Okay, I think there are students joined from Gujarat. Okay, you please inform your friends also to join, my dear. Okay, okay, okay. So in between, if I speak in Tamil also, you don't need to bother. I am comfortable in Hindi also. If you want to ask any question in Hindi, you can ask me in Hindi. Gujarati also, you can ask. Okay, so that is not a deal. Languages should not be a barrier to attend the session. So in that first 40 questions, mathematics, in that for mathematics also, first 4-5 questions, same topics, next 4-5 questions, same topic. If it comes, very simple paper. And it's a jackpot for us. Okay, it's a jackpot for us. That is point number 1. Sometimes what happens, so for 40 questions from mathematics, 20 questions from logical reasoning, 40 questions from statistics. Moderate paper, because the questions from the different topics can be mixed. But remember, what is difficult, one question is from mathematical reasoning, logical reasoning. Second question is from mathematics. Third question from statistics. Fourth question from again another topic. If they are keep on asking like this, they are shifting, then definitely the paper is going to be little complicated for you. Paper completion, you may find it little complicated. So prepare this while before you enter. Prepare. Okay, this is what the paper is going to be. And do not, I think you might have somebody might have told you like this. ஓகேம்மா ரெண்டுத்தையும் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம், கவலையப்படாதீங்க. Okay, so somebody might have told you, like what they might have told you, sir, in the paper paper வந்து 100 questions, it's very difficult to, if the paper is difficult, then it is very difficult to score அப்படின்ற மாதிரி நினைப்பீங்க. No way. If the paper is difficult, you should be very happy, because you are going to attend the only questions, whatever questions only those questions you are going to attend. So you should be happy when you see the papers. If you found, sir, the paper is difficult, that means you should be happy. If you attend 45 questions, all 45 will be right. You don't worry. And you people might have told you, don't attend the questions which are wrong. So if you don't know the answer, don't attend, and don't try. This is what they might have told you. Don't guess the options. That's what people might have told you. What I'm saying is, you are not appearing for mathematics, statistics, logical reasoning. You are appearing quantitative aptitude paper. So here, mistakes, definitely what sometimes you need to guess the options. There is nothing wrong in guessing the options. Sir, what if I lose the marks? Don't worry, nothing going to happen. For example, if you don't attend 4 questions, you are going to lose 4 marks. If 4 questions attend பண்ணலன்னு வெச்சீங்களா, you are going to score 4 marks. Same way, if you attend 4 questions but all 4 are wrong, you lose 5 marks. You understand the difference, my dear? You understand the difference? In that case, what is going to happen? 4 question attend பண்ணிட்டு ஏதோ ஒரு 2 question உங்களுக்கு ரைட்டா வந்துச்சுனா கூட you will get 1 or 1.5 marks you will be getting. So அதனால வந்து do not hesitate to attend. அதுக்காண்டி எல்லாத்தையும் wrong apply பண்ணிட்டானே என்னால ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. Sometimes our instinct will say this could be the answer. Because of the fear, we will not mark it. Better mark it. Okay, go with your instinct. There is nothing wrong in going with your instinct, my dear. Okay, guys, first I'm going with the institute material order. I'm going with the institute material order. First, I'll be doing ratio proportion, indices log. Then I'll be doing what equation. This order only I'm going to follow. Okay, so you may feel I'm ratio proportion, I'm good, so I don't want to attend. That is your call. Okay, however you want to take the call, you can take the call. Sir, I come here only for time value of money. Verum time value of money க்கு மட்டும் தான் சார் வந்திருக்கிறேன். Otherwise இல்லாட்டி மத்த டாபிக் தான் சார் வந்திருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு நினைக்க பிரயோஜனம் இல்ல. Better you attend the full session, my dear. That's what my suggestion and my advice to you all. Okay, guys. Now, students guide to ratio proportion. What is it? This is the last day revision. See, this one will be uploaded in our app. இது எல்லாத்தையும் upload பண்றோம் appல. You need to download our app. IQ app is there in the Play Store. iOS la My Institute இருக்கும். You please download and you will be getting all the handwritten notes of mine and all the important questions, type of questions, everything will be available. by tonight or tomorrow morning. It will be available in our app. Okay, fine. Listen here, all of you. First, let us understand. Let us start with ratio. Ratio என்னது பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, first you will be very much comfortable in types of ratios. You will be very much comfortable in types of ratios. Types of ratios, super sir. So okay, they're like duplicate ratio, subduplicate ratio, triplicate ratio, subtriplicate ratio. These things and all, I'm very much confident, sir. Understand one thing, my dear. Most of the time, they are asking word problems from ratio. Okay, word problems from ratio, especially coin type problems. Okay, sharing the amount problems. These are the topics, these are the questions they are asking regularly. So you need to prepare those questions. Today I'm going to cover those questions also. Fine. What is ratio? Ratio is a comparison tool, ratio is a comparison tool, okay, of the same quantity. That is the most important thing. For example, look at this. What is ratio? Ratio, a comparison of two quantities of the same kind, written as A is to B. Remember, my dear, I don't want to start the numericals directly. Okay, there is no use of starting numerical directly, because this is not any state board examination. The questions will be asked only from the textbook, so we can discuss only those questions. No way. If you don't understand the concept, you will not be able to answer any of the questions. உங்களுக்கு கான்செப்ட் புரியலன்னா எதுவுமே பண்ண முடியாது. அதனால let me just cover all the concepts. Okay, I'll cover all the concepts. என்னது இந்த சம்ம போட்டாலே போதுமா சார்? சார் only this sum is enough? Of course, I'll tell you, don't worry. இது போட்டா போதும். அதுக்காண்டி வந்து at least follow this entire lecture. That's what I can tell you. It's not about only problems. That's what I said, my dear. It is not about solving the problem. It is about talking about the topics, and this is what is going to help you to crack your quantitative aptitude exam, my dear. Please understand. So don't ignore the introduction of the any of the topics. Okay, don't ignore only numericals. See, any XYZ is doing numericals. You open many marathon lectures, everyone is doing numericals. If you don't understand the concept, what is the point in doing the numericals? So please understand the concept. Okay, fine. இதுல வந்து முக்கியமான ஒரு விஷயம் என்ன நினைக்கிறேன், see, the ratio must have the same unit. Okay, for example, one is in centimeter, other one is in kilogram. Definitely ratio cannot be formed. Okay, it should have the same unit. For example, you can compare height with height. Okay, weight with weight. Okay, you can height with height, weight with weight. I think my institute, ma, any break for dinner will be there, my dear. Please look at this. Okay, so always ensure quantities are in the same units. That is the most important. Sometimes what they will tell you, for example, one student height will be in centimeter, other student height will be in meters. This is the twist. What you need to do, convert either centimeter to meter or meter to centimeter. Then after that only you have to find out the ratio. Okay, and otherwise, some people may give the age or amount. Okay, one person amount will be given in rupees, the other person amount will be given in paisa. Do not compare it directly. Either convert rupees into paisa or paisa into rupees. Then after that only conversion can happen. Okay, yes. Could you speak little louder? Please tell me, ma, because this is the most important thing. People are asking me, could you speak louder? Is my is my audio, everything is clear? Collar button. Okay. Yes, guys, listen here. So I'm requesting all to follow the instructions I give. Sir, you are audible. Okay, my dear. Okay. So let me continue, my dear. Let me continue, guys. If you don't understand anything, if you want any, see, just if you are okay, just note down my number also. My personal number I'm giving 9940687199. Please, those who don't have my number, please take down my number. Okay, we are able to hear you properly. I think they didn't using the AirPods or headphones. Okay, my dear. So 9940687199. Once again, 9940687199. Okay, please note it down. And for this session, I want a fees for sure. What fees I'm telling you? After writing the examination, if you really enjoyed the question paper, please drop me the message, sir, we enjoyed it. This is the fees I'm expecting you from everyone. Okay, whether you are my student or from HiQ or ICOM or any class students who were, and those who are attending my session for the first time, for everyone I'm telling you, if you really liked it and if you are able to crack the paper and you enjoyed the question paper, means you please drop me one message and I'll be very happy to receive those messages. Don't worry, I will not put it in my status. That is not my habit. Okay. I want to check whether we are going on the right track or not. That's it. Okay. I'll not put any of your message in my status. I never do that. So please kindly send the message if you really enjoyed it. Okay, guys. So ratio, these are the types of ratios. Everything knows about the ratios. So I don't want to talk about the types of ratios. Okay, I don't want to talk about the types of ratios. Somebody is asking 9. Okay, and if you can like the page, please like the page also, so that many people can come to know about this session. And you can forward this session to your friends. Okay, you can forward this session to your friends. No need of organization code. Don't worry. You will get it in the free material. Okay, you will get it in the free material. You just download it. We will add it in the batch and we will send it to you. Tonight it will be done. Okay, if at all organization code needed, BYRLC. This is organization code. BYRLC. Okay, BYRLC organization code. If you want to use, you can use this BYRLC, but it is not needed. Okay, fine. Listen here. So the types of ratios and all, you know. So I'm not going to talk about the types of ratios. If you are writing the final answer in the form of 10:12, it is wrong. For example, one option will be given as 10:12. The other option will be given as 5:6. Always go for 5:6, because in simplified format only answer should be written. Okay, in simplified format only answer should be written. And when it comes to word problem, you need to be very careful. Okay, you need to be very careful about the units. Okay, about the units, you should be very careful. Okay, inverse ratio, duplicate ratio, triplicate ratio, subduplicate ratio, and subtriplicate ratio. Of course, you all know about this. Okay, next, proportion. What is mean by proportion? A by B is a ratio, C by D is another ratio. The equality of two ratios, we call it as proportion. A, B, C, D are in proportion. Okay. Okay, A, B, C, D are in proportion. Okay, A, B, C, D are in proportion. Somebody is asking. Okay. No, I'm not going to wind up. I told you what time I'm going to complete. I don't know. I've come up with so many problems. I'll be completing after that only. I'm going to leave. That's what I said. I want you to attend. If no students are there, what is the point in taking the session? Okay, don't sleep at least. Okay. So, but between breaks will be there. Every 2 hours, I'm going to give the break. Okay. So, cube root, that is, sorry, proportion means what? What is meant by proportion? Two ratios, A by B is equal to C by D. Then what we can say? A, B, C, D are in proportion. Okay, how the questions are expected, I'll tell you. How the questions are expected, I'll tell you. Look at this. 3, 2, 6, X are in proportion. Find the value of X. That can be the question type. Okay, that can be the question type. So what to do? Multiply the extremes. 3x is equal to, and multiply the means, 12. So therefore, x is equal to 4. Remember this, my dear. This is one type of question. Okay, 4 numbers, 3 numbers will be given. We have to find out the fourth number. This is one type of question. What is the second type of question? Okay, 2 numbers will be given. Okay, 2 numbers will be given. For example, 12 and 16. Find the mean. That means b square equal to AC rule to be followed. B is equal to root of AC. That is, middle number is going to be root of 12 into 16. Of course, you know about these things. Okay, but just I'm giving you the introduction. Okay, this is what we call it as geometric mean. This is what we call it as geometric mean. And one particular type is not included in the example. Only they have included in the institute material, but in the exercise they have not included. But every time they are asking, that type is what, you know, mixture and allegation. That is mixture method, mixture questions. Okay, so that is allegation method we have to follow. Okay, allegation method we have to follow. I have come up with this type of questions also, like, you know, two quantities are mixed and in this proportion I want. Okay, so those kind of questions also we are going to discuss. As far as property is concerned, of course, you people all are aware about the properties. Okay, you people all are aware about the properties. Okay, guys, fine. Invertendo, alternando, componendo, dividendo, and componendo, dividendo. Everything is there. So remember this, my dear. And this is the introduction about the ratio and proportion. Now let me do the problems only from ratio and proportion. I've got for all the topics that introduction is there. Okay. Now let me solve some important simple questions. The inverse ratio of 11 is to 15. Okay, the inverse ratio of 11 is to 15. Wait, let me adjust. Okay. Okay, the inverse ratio of 11 is to 15. What is inverse ratio of 11 is to 15? 15 is to 11. Is that clear, my dear? 15 is to 11. Next, The ratio of the quantities is 5 is to 7. Consequent of its inverse ratio is 5. Then antecedent is what? 7. See, for example, if A is to B is given, this one we call it as consequent. First part is consequent and second part is antecedent. Okay, second part is what? Antecedent. Okay, second part is antecedent. Sorry. Okay, second part is antecedent. Okay. Yes, sir. This question we had in our textbook also. Yes, of course, my dear. Slowly, I increase the level of question. Next, the ratio compounded of 4 is to 9, the duplicate ratio of 3 is to 4, triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3, and 9 is to 7. In this question, many of the people are committing mistake. So listen this, my dear. Compounded ratio means all the ratios, whatever ratios are given, everything has to be multiplied. Ellathiyum நம்ம multiply பண்ணனும். So 4 by 9, compounded of 4 by 9. Duplicate ratio of 3 is to 4. That means what? 9 by 16. Triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. That means what? 8 by 27. And please write it as 9 by 7 only. Instead of writing 9 by 7, people are writing it as 729 by 343. Even I have seen one YouTube, one teacher also solved like that. Please remember, my dear, here this triplicate ratio only for 2 is to 3, not for 9 is to 7. Okay, now 9 get cancelled. 7 is not there, right? Okay, keep 7 as it is. 9 3s are 27, 8 2s are 16, and 2 2s are. So it is 2 is to 21, my dear. It is 2 is to 21. Okay, the answer is 2 is to 21. Of course, you might have got 2 is to 21. Is that right? I hope everyone got 2 is to 21. Next, this is actually fourth question is based on joint ratio. Fourth question is based on joint ratio. A is to B is given, B is to C is given, C is to D is given. They ask you to find out what is A is to D. I hope you all are ready. I will give one shortcut, my dear. Okay, sir, we know the method. Of course, you follow that method. I'll give one trick also. Always write the ratio like this, A is to B. And if you want to join the ratios, right? When you join the ratios, first let me join these two ratios. What you do is, first part below B you write. This way you have to write. Okay. So right hand side, A is to B is 2 is to 3 and B is to C is 4 is to 5. Please write it below B. This way you write, my dear. Okay. So now, sir, second part of the first ratio is second part of the first ratio is equal to first part of the second ratio. Now we can join both the ratios and you are going to get A is to B is to C. But here, second part of the first ratio is not equal to the first part of the second ratio. In this case, mathematically, LCM to be found out. The students who are comfortable in maths, they know about the LCM, they are finding it. But some people who lost their touch with mathematics, they are finding it little difficult to find this LCM. For you people, follow this method. There is no LCM needed. Just cross multiply. This is what multiplication rule. 4 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 3. That's it. 4 to 2. What you are going to get? 8 is to 4 to 3. What is it? 12 is to 5 to 3. What is it? 15. This is the final answer, my dear. But sorry, this is actually A is to B is to C. But the question they ask you to find out A is to D. So A is to B is to C is to D. They ask you to find out this. So up to C I have got. Now what we do is third ratio take C is to D. Write it here. So what is A is to B is to C is 8 is to 12 is to 15. C is to D is what, my dear? 6 is to 7. Write 6 here, 7 here. Now cross multiplication rule. Join these two. What is it? 48 is to 6 12s are 72 is to 6 15s are 90 is to, and 7 into 15 105. Now they ask you to find out the ratio between A and D. So only take 48 and 105. Is there anything in common between 48 and 105? Yes, 3 is common. Am I right, my dear? 3 is common. Is that clear? So 3 common means divide each term by 3. You are going to get 16 is to 35. Okay, 16 is to 35. This is what your answer is. Okay, this is what your answer is. Now, this is what generally people do. Okay, this is what people do generally. But remember how the legends do this sum. I'll tell you this shortcut. Okay, see, if they ask you to find out A is to B is to C is to D also, follow this method. Okay, this trick always you follow. Okay, in this question, you no need to do this much. You no need to do this much. ஒரு ட்ரிக் சொல்லி தரேன், அந்த ட்ரிக் கூட நீங்க ஃபாலோ பண்ணலாம். கவனிங்க, என்ன ட்ரிக்னு சொல்றேன் பாருங்க. See, the ratio for any problem you can apply this trick. Okay, any problem if they ask you to find out ratio, you can apply this trick. Remember this. A is to D, A and D. Okay, so from this what I come to know is here the options are for A is to D. So whatever option is given, those option must be divisible by, like you know, the first part must be divisible by 2, second part must be divisible by 7. Okay, last part is 7, C is to D means D is 7. So first part must be divisible by 2, second part must be divisible by 7. This is the concept, this is the logic you need to use. For example, option A, first part divisible by 2, second part divisible by 7. This can be my answer, can be my answer. And this cannot be my answer because second part is not divisible by 7. This one also cannot be my answer, not divisible by 7. Now listen here, in quantitative aptitude, it is not necessary. Don't fight for every time getting the right answer. How to find out the right answer? How to find out the right answer? For that, we'll keep on solving. It is not about finding the right answer. This paper is quantitative aptitude. Okay. Okay. This paper is quantitative aptitude. You have to find out. Sometimes you need to find out which are the options are wrong. Okay. Wrong options are kandupidikkradum. Okay. You need to find out wrong options also. So here, C, B, and D cannot be the answer. That means we are not going to fight with 4 options. We are going to fight with only 2 options. Okay, either A or C. இது ரெண்டுத்துக்குள்ள தான் இருக்கு. சரி சார், இதுல இருந்து கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியுமான்னு கேட்டா அதுவும் மொக்கையா முடிச்சிடலாம். Okay, that is also highly possible. That is also highly possible. Look at this. Okay, look at this my dear. இங்க 2 and 7 இருக்கு இல்லையா? நீங்களே கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. Further at நம்ம okay, so sorry, 2 and 7, sorry, this one, yeah. A and C, right? A and C. Okay, look at this my dear. The 6, okay, sorry, 6 இது 2 is to 3 இருக்கு இல்லையா? நீங்க A ஓடுது and இது ரெண்டுத்தை மட்டும் எடுத்துக்கங்க. Okay, நீங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா 2 is to 3, then 4 is to 5, then 6 is to 7. Correct? 4 to 7, 4 2s are 8, 7 5s are 35. This one you remember. So 8 ன்னு வரும்போது it can be 16 or it can be 24 again. I think it was 24 by 35. Okay. 24. Okay, 16 தான் correct. So இங்க திரும்ப நமக்கு இந்த questionல challenge வந்துருச்சுமா. So we have to solve the entire thing. For this particular question, there is a challenge, of course. Sometimes what happens? Sometimes what happens? Only one option will be there. That option we have to directly identify. Okay, other 3 options are wrong. We have to prove. But here in this is a tricky one. Okay, both the options can be the answer. So for that, to check everything, we have to solve it again. There's only option available for this particular question. At least I got an opportunity to explain you how can we get the answer directly. Now, this is what mandatory coin problem. My dear, please understand, coin problems are very, 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 very important, my dear. Yes, very, very, very important. But don't tell that if the questions are not asked, don't blame me. Sir, you said, okay, you said, Shivakumar, I'm speaking in English only, my dear, don't worry. Since though majority of the students, Tamil speaking students are attending, but still in spite of that, I'm speaking only in English. In between, some Tamil words can come. So that is not a big deal. Okay. If you want some words to be mixed with Telugu also, I'm ready. Okay. Not an issue. Fine. So a bag contains 187 rupees in the form of 1 rupee, 50 paise, 10 paise coins in the ratio 3 is to 4 is to 5. Find the number of each type of coins. We need to find out number of each type of coins. Now, let me just proceed in this way. How to identify the wrong answers. Okay, how to identify the wrong answers. Okay, wrong options, how to identify. Look at this. The ratios are given in the form of 3, 4, 5. It is in ascending order. There is an ascending order. Smaller number, little bigger number, bigger number. This is in ascending order. So options also will be there in ascending order. Okay. Option B, no way. Option C, no way. So the right answer can be option A or option D. Mostly in competitive exams, none of these options and all will not come. Okay, none of these options and all will not come. So if you want to take the calculative risk without solving, Sir, last only 10 seconds. Teacher is coming from there, sir. I have to mark some answer. In that case, simply you go for option A. If time doesn't permit, guess the other is directly mark option A. Nothing wrong in it. That we call it as calculative risk, and you have to do it in the examination hall. Please understand this. Okay, don't get scared. This is just a paper, quantitative aptitude, just a normal exam only. What if it is wrong, sir? Let it be, na. If it is wrong, let it be. What to do? Okay, but remember, there is 95% this could be the answer. See, I hope you understood how to identify the right answer. Option A and option D has come. Now option A only the possibility, because I don't want to take none of this, because in competitive exams and all, none of these, most of the cases, none of this will not be the answer. Okay, both of these 99% that will be the answer. None of these will not be the answer. Both of these definitely 99% that is going to be the answer, except in sequence and series. Okay, except in sequence and series, rest all the topics, both of these comes, blindly you marks both of these and come, not an issue. Okay, now listen here, my dear, let me check the answer now. Okay, if you want me to check, okay, let us check the answer. So there is 1 rupee coin in the form of 1 rupee coin. So what you do is multiply this 1 rupee with 102. So 102 rupees plus 50 paise with 136, 50 paise with 136. That means 136 into 50 paise. I hope you have calculator. Okay, 136 with 50 paise. Is it nothing but 136? Na? Yeah, 68 rupees, right? It is 68 rupees. Next, 10 paise, 170 plus 17. Can you please add? Are you getting 187 rupees? Yes, sir. Total amount we are getting. No need to follow. Okay, no need to follow this one. Let the common multiple be x and all, not needed. Directly you mark and go. Next one, two numbers are in the ratio 2:3. If 4 is subtracted from each, they are in the ratio 3:5. The numbers are, use trial and error method. Okay, two numbers are in the ratio 2:3. Now how to get the answer, I'll tell you. That is, first number should be divisible by 2, second number should be divisible by 3. This is the idea here. So option A, first number divisible by 2, second number divisible by 3 can be the answer, can be the option. But this cannot be the option, because if I subtract 4, from 4, I'm going to get 0. So don't take it. 2, 3 cannot be the answer. B cannot be the answer. Okay. D or A only the two options. Now subtract 4 from 16. What you are going to get? 12. Subtract 4 from 24. What you are going to get? 20. So 12 is to 20. What is the ratio, my dear? 3:5. What is the ratio? 3:5. Okay. Yes. Somebody saying, sir, do it fast. Okay. I'll try, my dear, because others also there, other people also have to follow. Next, the ratio of incomes. This type of question is very important. The ratios of incomes of two persons is 5:7, and their savings are 3,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees respectively. If the expenditure of the first person is 4/5 times the expenditure of the second person, find their total income. So the ratio of the incomes of the two persons are in the ratio 5:7. Okay, 5:7 is the ratio, my dear. So if at all I have to find out, that is, savings are given as 3,000 and 4,000. Expenditures, one person expenditure is what? 4/5 of the second person expenditure. I don't know whether you have come across with these type of questions or not, but this type of question is very, very important. Okay, first let me tell you. What is the expenditure is given. Okay, what is it? Expenditure is given. Savings also given. Savings plus expenditure is going to be our income. Do you all agree, my dear? Saving amount plus expenditure is going to be our income. Saving amount plus expenditure is going to be our income. How much you are saving? 3,000 rupees you are saving, 4,000 rupees you are saving. Now let me take for example 22,000 rupees. Okay, let me take for example 22,000 rupees. Trial and error method. 22,000 rupees. Now instead of 22,000, let me take 24,000 rupees. Sir, why you are directly going to 24,000, sir? May I know the reason for okay, I'll check. Thank you. So 2025 and got 50 marks in maths. All questions. Okay, guys, thank you, my dear. Now, sir, why you are taking 24, sir? I'm telling you the reason behind it. See, the ratio of the incomes given as 5:7. That means what is sum? 12. So I'll be the answer must be divisible by 12. This is what my logic. Okay, this is what my logic. So let me directly try option C. I'll quit option A, B. Let me not take it. Directly I'll go for option C. Option C is, what is it? For example, first person, 5 by 12 into 24,000. How much it is, my dear? 2,000. Okay. So first person income is 10,000. Second person income is remaining 14,000. Very good. See, second person is divided by 7 has come. So I think this could be my answer. Now look at this. How much he is saving? Saving is 3,000 rupees. Okay. So expenditure is 7,000 rupees. And here second person saving is 4,000 rupees. Expenditure is 10,000 rupees. Okay. Expenditure is what? 10,000 rupees. Now in this case, not coming actually, because 7,000 is to 10,000, expenditure must be 4:5 ratio, but 4:5 ratio is not coming. So 24,000, I'm not getting it as an answer. Let me check for 18,000. So 5 by 12 into 18,000 is equal to 5,500. So that means what? 7,500 rupees. First person income is 7,500 rupees. Okay. I think is it right? 7,500. Sorry. 7,500 only, na? Can you please check it? 5 by 12. Can you please, if you have calculator, can you please check? 18,000. 7,500, right? Okay. So first person income is 7,500 and the second person income is, how much is the second person income? Total amount we have taken it as 18,000. So second person income is 11,500. Am I right? 11,500 or 10,500? Sorry, 10,500. So that you will get total as 18,000 rupees. So here savings 3,000. So this is 4,500 and here 4,000 is the saving, 6,500. I think expenditure ratio is 4 by 5 is not coming. 4 by 5 is not coming. Let me check the options once again. Otherwise, we have to go with this 5x plus 7x, common multiple be x, is equal to my income. So, for example, 24,000, 12x is equal to, was it 2,000 x? Sorry. X I am getting what? 2,000. Okay, maybe common multiple may be 2,000. So which is 10,000 and 14,000. I think this could be the answer, my dear, but let me check this 4 by 5. Okay, in the later case, but 24,000 will be the answer. I don't know why I have not checked this question. Fine, I'll check it later then, whether this option is correct or wrong. I'll check it later. Okay, I think options are given. Sum number 7. Option C, yeah, 24,000 only is the answer. Okay, because the logic behind it, what, it should be divisible by 12. Fine. Next one. If 40 liters mixture of glycerin and water, the ratio of the glycerin is 3:1. That means ratio of the glycerin and water is 3:1. Glycerin and water. Out of 40 liters, 3 portion glycerin, 1 portion water. That means 30 liters, 10 liters. This is the option. The quantity of water to be added in the mixture, in order to make this ratio 2:1, I have to add the quantity of water to be added in the mixture. If I add some quantity of water, the ratio becomes what? 2:1. That means, is it 5? So that 30:15, 2:1. I think option is 5 liters. Option D. Okay. Next. Sir, one doubt, expenditure of the first person is 4 by 5%, 4 by time of the second person. So won't be expenditure ratio be different? No. First person is to second person is equal to 4:5. This is what given. Okay. 4:5 is the ratio. Okay. Now listen here. A by B equal to B by A by 3 is equal to B by 4 is equal to C by 7. Then the value of A plus B plus C by C. Okay. So simply what you do, substitute the value of A as 3, B as 4, C as 7. So what you will get? 3 plus 4 plus 7 divided by 7, which is 14 by 7 is equal to 2. This is the answer, my dear. Next, P by Q is equal to R by S is equal to 2.5 by 1.5, which is nothing but 5 by 3. Okay, which is nothing but 5 by 3. See, this is, we need to find out the value of PS is to QR. Use same logic, my dear. What is it? P by Q is equal to R by S is equal to this. So take P as 5, R as 5, Q as 3, S as 3. So in that case, what you are going to get? PS. PS means 15 is to QR, again 15. The answer is going to be 1 is to 1. Okay, the answer is going to be 1 is to 1. Okay, yes. Next, proportion. So the fourth proportional to 4, 6, 8 and x. I think this one only I solved it. 12, because 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12. Or otherwise, what we have to do? 4x. அதாவது என்ன பண்ணோம்? 4, 6, 8x. Product of the extremes is equal to product of its means. So x is equal to 16. Oh, sorry. 12. So x is equal to 12. The third proportional to 12 and 18, just now only we did. Third proportional they ask you to find it. They are not asking you to find the middle proportion, third proportion. So let me take the third proportion as 12, 18, x. See, very important type of question, my dear. Square of the middle term is equal to product of the extremes. So 324 is equal to 12x. What is x is equal to? 324 by 12, how much? 27. Okay, so option B. Okay, third proportion is 27. Next, the mean proportional between 25 and 81, which is nothing but root of 25 and 81. Simple, what you have to do, you know, how to identify, I'll tell you. When they ask you to find out third proportion, sometimes, though we know the concept, but still we commit mistake. Okay, in the question, mean proportional time pass. So what we do now, you have to check the numbers. No perfect square. So third proportion type you have to follow. Here both are perfect square. You do one thing. What is a 5 and what is square root of 81 is 9. 5 9s are 45. Answer is over. That's it. Okay. Yes. Next. A is to b equal to c is to d. Then a plus b divided by a minus b. C plus d by c minus d is what? Componendo and dividendo. My dear, fifth sum, x is equal to 4ab by a plus b. Then the value of x plus 2a by x minus 2a plus x plus 2b by x minus 2b. Okay, இதனோட value கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்லிருக்காங்க. என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா x plus 2a by x minus 2a plus x plus 2b by x minus 2b. You do one thing, substitute the values of x. 4ab by a plus b plus 2a. Okay, same way denominator also you substitute. Then after that you take LCM. Okay, you take LCM, you will be, some cancellations will happen. Then accordingly, you will get the answer, my dear. I want you to check this on your own, substitute and do it, because if you are really mathematics students, you will be able to solve it. For non-mathematics student, if this problem comes, guessing and all not possible, my dear. Try to either exclude or include. But there is one more method also I can teach you. What is given? It is plus is given. So I don't think it is possible. Let it be. Next, mixture and alligation. Very important type. In what ratio must the tea worth rupees 10 per kg mixed with tea per rupees 14 per kg so that mixture costs 11 rupees per kg? This is alligation method you need to follow. What to do? I'll tell you one shortcut. I'll tell you. First, you write the cheaper. Is it cheaper, my dear? 10 rupees. Next is dearer. Dearer means costlier. Right? Costlier. Next, mean. What is mean price? 11 rupees. Write it here. Now subtract 3. Difference only you have to take 1. So 3 is to 1 is the answer, my dear. Option B. That's it. Next, mixture problem. A vessel contains 60 liters of milk. 12 liters of milk is taken out and replaced by water. So 60 12 liters taken out. So remaining 48 liters of milk. Okay. And replaced by water. So milk, water is 12 liters. Next, this process is repeated one more time. The amount of milk left in the vessel is, okay, the amount of milk is left in the vessel is. So இன்னொரு வாட்டி நம்ம எடுக்கிறோம். Okay, இன்னொரு வாட்டி எடுத்தா என்ன ஆகும் பாருங்க. So again one more time I'm taking out. Okay, again one more time I'm taking out. A vessel contains 60 liters of milk. Now the vessel contains only 48 liters of milk. Okay, and 12 liters of water is replaced. Okay, 12 liters of water is replaced. அப்படின்னா என்னது? 48 is to 12, which is nothing but 4 is to 1 ratio. the ratio of the milk and water is what? 4:1. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்? இன்னொரு வாட்டி எடுக்கிறோம். இன்னொரு வாட்டியும் அதே மாதிரி என்ன பண்றோம்? 12 liters of water I'm taking it out. So now 36 liter of mixture and 12 liters of, again what we are doing, milk is added. Okay, again what we are doing, milk is added. இப்போ நமக்கு வந்து the amount of milk left in the vessel நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Okay, amount of milk left in the vessel, mostly what you know, 40 liters is the answer, my dear. நீங்க வந்து ரெண்டு வாட்டி ரேஷியோ கண்டுபிடிச்சு செக் பண்ணி பாருங்க. ஓகே, இதெல்லாம் ப்ராக்டிகல் டைப் क्वेश्चंसன்றதுனால நீங்க வந்து என்ன பண்ணலாம், you can just try it on your own. Okay, நீங்களே ஒரு வாட்டி யோசிச்சு பண்ணி பாருங்க. I think 38.4 is coming, approximately 48 liters. Okay guys, okay, நீங்க ரெண்டு வாட்டி, actually one time you are taking, then again another time you are taking. Okay, it's a continuous process, but இத பேஸ் பண்ணி so far no questions asked, so don't need to get nervous. Then why did you give, sir? This question is given only for the students who are very much confident in mixture type. Actually applied mathematics students, if you are CBSE background, applied mathematics student, definitely this type of question written your 12th standard. Okay, that type question only. For others, I don't think it is needed, my dear. Next, two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. If 6 is added to each term, the ratio becomes 4:5. Find the numbers. So two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. In the matter type ரொம்ப important, mark பண்ணிச்சேங்க. Two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. I think there is only one option is there in 3:4. So calculative risk, option C you can mark. But if you want to check the final answer, you check it. 6 is added. So 24:30. So we are getting 4:5. Of course, I think option C is the right answer. In the same ஏற்கனவே repeated தான். Sorry. I think this one is also what? P by Q R base. This one is also repeated. Why did you give repeated? Some means the question can be asked in ratio or can be in proportion. But remember, this mixture allocation is very important. Okay. Next, indices and surds. Remember, in indices and surds, one rule I'll give you. Actually, on the how much marks we can expect from ratio, proportion, I'll tell you. One mark. 1 mark from ratio, 1 mark from proportion, and 1 mark from indices. Indices and surds is going to be little challenging. Okay, indices and surds is going to be little challenging. கொஞ்சம் ஒழுங்கா பண்ணுங்க. So a b, a plus b. See, look at this. X power a minus b whole power a plus b. This is what given. So remember, my dear, here a minus b, here b minus c, here c minus a. How the format is? A minus b, b minus c, c minus a. This is what we call the cyclic expression. A, B, B, C, C, A. Cyclic expression. Whenever there is a cyclic expression with negative sign, please remember this rule. Whenever this is applicable to all the topics, whenever there is cyclic expression with negative sign, answer is always 0. Please remember, answer is always 0. But don't mark 0 here, because 0, where 0 we are going to get, the cyclic expression is there in the index. Power la irukku. Cyclic expression is there in the index. Therefore, where we are going to get 0, we are going to get 0 in the index. So we are going to get 0 in the index. So anything raised to 0 is not 1. So answer is 1 here. So when you see any equations given in the form of cyclic expression, directly mark it as 0. If that cyclic expression comes in the index, mark it as 1. And the same logic is applicable to equation topic. The same logic is applicable to sequence and series. Everywhere it is applicable. So remember this. Okay. Last time this type of question was asked, my dear. So 3 power x, 9 power y, 27 power z. They ask you to find out this. Do not ignore this question. Then find the value of z. One shortcut I'll give you. Okay, one shortcut I'll give you. Look at this. Whenever this type of equations are given, always there will be a relation between 3, 9 and 27. Always there will be a relation between 3, 9 and 27. Always there will be a relation between 3, 9 and 27. Okay. Yes. So 3, 9 and 27, there is always a relation. Okay. What is the relation? Sir, 3 into 9 is equal to 27, sir. 3 into 9 is equal to 27, sir. Okay. 3 into 9 is equal to 27. Now, this is 3 power 9, 9 power 1 and 27 power 1. Directly write, which is 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by z. Okay, 1 by y, 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by z. This equation you are going to get. Replace this 1 by x plus 1 by y as 1 by z, because they ask you to find out only z. Z value மட்டும் தான் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. இந்த 1 by x plus 1 by y ஓட value 1 by z ன்னு போட்டுங்க. 1 by z plus 1 by z is equal to 11. Is it clear, all of you? Now, which is 2 by z is equal to 11. 2 by z equal to 11. So what is z equal to? 2 by 22. So our answer is 2 by 22. 2 by 22 is nothing but 1 by 11. Is it clear, all of you? So 2 by 27 is 2 by 22 is equal to 1 by 11. In the shortcut, please always remember this type of question they asked. Most of the time, what they ask you to find out, in our textbook, we have got this type. Book in the type 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z equal to dash. This question they might be asking. But here I've brought one more type of question because this time I'm expecting some unexpected questions. So that is what these questions and all I brought. Okay. This question only generally textbook question. Okay. This is 1 by 11. This is very important also. 2 power x, 3 power y, 6 power minus z. 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. See, I'll tell you, my dear, another calculative risk. If you're a mathematics student and whatever I teach, sir, I don't know whether I'll be able to follow or not. If you're in that mindset, just follow at least this rule. See, there is an equation given, right? There is an equation given. Whenever there is an equation given, left-hand side of the equation is given. Whenever there is left-hand side of the equation is given, okay? Whenever there is a left-hand side of the equation is given, then look at the options. Options will be what, 1, 0, minus 1, this type of options and all there. Then directly you go for 0. Okay, without any hesitation, you can go for 0. Sir, but minus also should be included, na sir? Then only 0 will come. Minus is included. Where? Here. Okay, that you can mark. Okay, but remember, I'll give you a trick also for the mathematics students. Okay, no need to write 2 power x is equal to 3 power y is equal to 6 power minus z equal to k, 2 is equal to k power 1 by x, and 3 is equal to k power 1 by y, and 6 is equal to k power minus 1 by z. That rule no need to follow. That is waste of time. Remember one thing, in the examination, we don't have time to solve the entire steps. We need tricks and we need hacks. Only these things are going to help you to crack this exam. So don't keep your egos aside. Okay, sir, mathematics are all the steps to be written, sir. Please keep your egos aside. Don't fight with your ego. We have to crack this exam. Of course, all 6 months you have done all the methods, right? Now, day after tomorrow, we have to score minimum 70 marks. This is what our target is. For that, you need to attend maximum number of questions. If you want to attend maximum number of questions, you need to use the shortcuts. Look at this. What I'm going to get? So, which is 2 power x is equal to 3 power y is equal to 6 power minus z. And always there will be a relation between 2, 3 and 6. What is the relation? 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 2 power 1, 3 power 1, 6 power 1. Take this power, this power. Is it 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by minus z? Okay, so bring that minus 1 by z to left hand side. 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z equal to 0. See, we got it. Is it clear, all of you? I hope you all understand this. Okay. Yes. Next one. A power x equal to b, b power y equal to c, c power z equal to a. Sir, it's looking like a cyclic expression, sir. They ask you to find out x, y, z, sir. They ask you to find out x, y, z. Okay. Now look at this. A power x is equal to b. Just play like a game. B power y is equal to c. But what is b is? C, b is nothing but a power x. So I can write it as x power x into y is equal to c. But what is c is? What is a is? A is nothing but c power z. So write down c power x, y, z. C power 1 x, y, z is 1. This is what mathematical student will follow. But others, what they will follow, sir, index the cyclic expression. Directly mark it as 1, sir. That's it. Now, this type of question, please mark it very important. X is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2. Then the value of x square plus 1 by x square. Okay, x plus 1 by x square. Remember, my dear, remember this. Sir, I have calculator. I'll find the 3 plus root 2 by using calculator. I'll substitute here and I'll get the answer. Please follow that method if you are comfortable with calculator and all. Okay, for mathematics students, okay, I'll give you one method, my dear. Look at this. This 3 plus 2 root 2 we have now, x is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay, this one is x is equal to 2 plus 1 plus 2 root 2. This way we can write. Actually, this is root 2 plus 1 the whole square. This is what our x is. So x is root 2 plus 1 the whole square. Okay. Or you can say x is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2. Fine. And what is 1 by x is equal to? Which is 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, what is it? 3 minus 2 root 2, which is root 2 minus 1 the whole square. Okay, root 2 minus 1 the whole square. You need to substitute this here, or we can write like this: x plus 1 by x the whole square minus 2 is the formula. X plus 1 by x the whole square minus 2 is the formula. I don't think we need this method. We have one more shortcut. X is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2, and 1 by x definitely 3 minus 2 root 2. X square plus 1 by x square can be written this way. So x square plus 1 by x square equal to, just add both, my dear. Sorry. X plus 1 by x, just add, my dear, which is 6. Substitute. 6 square is 36. 36 minus 2 is 34. 34 is your answer. Okay, 34 is your answer. Let me give you one shortcut. The question vandirchi. Calculator method vanda. If you want to know the shortcut, I'll give you one shortcut, but super duper shortcut. Super duper shortcut. Sir, neenga shortcut solunga sir, then we will see it is super duper or not. I'll tell you. By looking at this, I understand one thing. It is of the form of some perfect square. Okay. So my answer is, and also reciprocals of each other. Okay, also reciprocals of each other. I know the formula: x plus 1 by x the whole square is equal to x square plus 1 by x square minus 2. Minus 2. So it's a perfect square. Okay, this is a perfect square. So my answer is going to be a perfect square number minus 2. I'm looking at the option. 36 is a perfect square. This cannot be the answer, because 36 minus perfect square I need. Okay, minus perfect square I need. Minus 36, sorry, one perfect square minus 2 I need. So there is only one option is left out, which is perfect square minus 2, which is 34. You all understand this logic, my dear? Guys, you all understood this logic? You tell me. You all understood this logic? It's a nice trick. Okay, it's a nice trick. Remember, without solving anything, okay, we can get it. Okay, without solving anything, we can get it. Perfect square minus 2 will be the answer. Either options, how it is going to be there, I'll tell you. In surds, either perfect square minus 2 or perfect square plus 2. Perfect square minus 2 or perfect square plus 2. Okay, next. Konjam fast pola. A is equal to root 5 plus 1 by root 5 minus 1. B is equal to root 5 minus 1 by root 5 plus 1. Then the value of a square plus b square plus ab. Okay, very good. So by looking at, I can say ab is equal to 1. Am I in the sum? Kandipa mark panichunga. Please, if both given, doubt. What both given? If both given, okay, if both given, it is actually minus 2 only. Don't worry, not plus 2. Okay, now listen here. AB is equal to 1, because A and B are reciprocals of each other. Okay, A and B are reciprocals of each other. So this AB value is always going to be 1. Okay, AB value is always going to be 1. So we have left out with what? A square plus B square. We are left out with what? A square plus B square. Actually, A square plus B square plus 1. This is what my answer. Am I right, my dear? A square plus B square plus 1. This is what my answer. What is A square plus B square is? See, A is equal to root 5 plus 1 by root 5 minus 1. Am I right? So multiply and divide by its conjugate. Root 5 plus 1, root 5 plus 1. So, which is 5 plus 2 root 5 plus 1 divided by 4. 6 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4, which is equal to 3 plus root 5 divided by 2. This is what our A. So B is going to be, that is, B is going to be 3 minus root 5 divided by 2. So here, as usual, option, what will come? A plus B the whole square minus 2AB plus 1. Again, AB is equal to 1. So minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. What is A plus B the whole square? Let me add both. Root 5 cancel. 6 by 2, which is nothing but 3. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. That is the answer. Okay. 9 minus 1 is 8. Of course, see, I'm not here to teach, my dear. I'm just going to introduce the numericals. Okay, let us pray to God. Let the same problem comes in, directly mark 8 and come. But, sir, any other trick you have got, sir? It's a calculative risk, I can tell you. Because finally, I'm going to get plus 1 or minus 1. Okay, plus 1 or minus 1. So, my answer is, as I told you, perfect square plus 1 or perfect square minus 1. Here, very close perfect square is 9. My answer is either 9 plus 1 or 9 minus 1. Luckily, I've got only one option, which is 9 minus 1. I'll mark and come. Okay. Where is our shortcut? Okay. So you got this, my dear. You got this idea. I hope you have got this idea. Fine. Okay. Next, logarithms. Please, very, very, very important thing. You all understood the shortcut, my dear. You tell me. See, this is a nice shortcut. Okay. Nice shortcut. If surds problems are coming, remember perfect square minus 1, perfect square minus 2. These type of the options only has to be there. This is what we call it as calculative risk. This is what we call it as calculative risk. Somebody is saying, speak loudly. My dear, am I talking loudly or not? If one student is keep on asking, 2 by 22, how? I'll come back to that later. Okay. Now, I think log rule and all, you know it, my dear, right? Log rule nalla theriyum nenikiren ungalku. I have prepared one notes. Then upload pandra. I will upload this also. This is last day revision material. Okay. See, log look at this. Exponential to log, log to exponential. Exponential to log, log to exponential. This is exponential format. This is log format. Conversion of exponential to log, log to exponential. Next, rules of logarithms. 3 main laws. Change of base rule. Very, 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 very important. Okay. Yes. On the how to find out characteristic value, Mentisa. That procedure I have given here. Okay, that procedure I have given here. So please go through these notes tomorrow when you get time. Wow. Thank you so much, Sumit. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. All the best for your inter, my dear. Somebody is asking, sir, marathon lecture full up mark. Don't worry. Yes. Will you give the solved PDF? No, I'm not. I think I'm okay. I'll upload solved PDF. So I will not. Then next time onwards, I'll not rub it. So remind me, I should not rub this solutions. If you want, I have to send as it is. Sumit, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you very much for joining and sending this sweet message. Okay. Now listen here. Log of x square by yz plus log of y square by zx plus log of z square by xy. Is it log a plus log b plus log c, which is log of ABC? So x square, x into x cancelled, y square cancelled, z square cancelled. Finally, log 1 you are going to get, answer is 0. Okay, answer is 0. Sumit bro is asking, is it really? My dear, you tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you tell me, na then. I gave my number. Yes. Next one. A square plus b square equal to 7ab. What is your app name? HiQ. This is what our app name is. Okay. Now, a square plus b square equal to 7ab. Then the value of log of a plus b by 3 is. My dear, this type of question is standard type of question. And generally they are asking in the exams. Okay. Generally they are asking in the exams. Okay. Generally they are asking in the exams. So let us not skip this. Okay. Now, a square plus b square. Add 2ab. After I do the actual method, I'll give the shortcut. Don't worry. So both the side we have to add what? 2ab. So we are going to get a plus b the whole square, and which is 9ab. Okay. Now let me bring 9 here. So a plus b by 3 the whole square is equal to ab. So 2 log of a plus b by 3 is equal to log a plus log b. Half of log a plus log b is the answer. Sir, I want to have the shortcut for this question, sir. As I told you, this is actually standard question. Okay, this is actually standard question. Check this out. Whether 2 log is given or only log of a plus b by 3 is given. If 2 log is not given, only log of a plus b by 3 is given, means our option, the answer must be 1 by 2 times log has to come. And this is not possible. Okay. This a by b is not possible. Only log a plus log b is not possible. So 1 by 2 has to come. So this is a standard sum. This is a standard sum. Oh, thank you, Sumit. Just do as he says. You are going to excel for sure. I was just revising audit from. Okay. Thank you, Sumit. You please don't waste your time. I think audit, the exam date also got postponed. I don't know how the questions are going to be. All the best, Sunimit. Now look at this, my dear. The value of log 5 to the base 3 and log 27 to the base 5. See, you no need to apply any log base rule. Okay. You no need to apply log any base rule. Directly you cancel like this. That's it. Log 9 to the base 5. Okay. They ask you to find out the this thing now. Sorry. This one I can write it as 3 cube. This one I can write it as 5 square. Okay. So what is the index here? 3 and 2 is the index. Am I right, my dear? 3 and 2 is the index. Is that clear, all of you? 3 and 2 is the index. Answer is 3 by 2. Okay. 3 and 2 is the index and 3 by 2 is the answer. Okay. I think Mulwali Nats was thinking that I made some setup of some students and you please come and do some comments in between the lectures. See, I no need to do it, my dear. They are coming, the students, because everyone will get the notification, right? They will come and say that. That's it. Now, next question. This is also a very important type of question. This is reciprocal rule, change of base rule. When you find the reciprocal, this is log xy to the base xyz plus log yz to the base xyz plus log zx to the base xyz. Now, since base is same, we can multiply everything. So, how many x we have got? 2x, 2y, 2z's we have got. That means our answer is 2. Okay. Yes. Fine. Answer is 2, my dear. Hey guys, am I audible properly? You tell me once again, my dear. Okay. Am I audible properly? Am I audible? Yeah. Okay. Next one. Log, and this type of question nowadays they're asking. Okay. So nowadays they're asking. So I'll give you one trick for this question. Okay. I'll give trick for this question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use this rule. Okay. Base. What is first one? First, sorry, for this first base 2. So write 2. Second base is 3. Third base is 2. Fourth base is 0. This way you write, which is equal to x. Answer is over. What is 2 power 0? 1. 3 power 1? 3. 2 power 3? 8. X is equal to 8. Okay. Yes. Fine. You understood this shortcut, my dear? Fine. Log of 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to log 1 plus log 2 plus log 3. Then which of the following is true? Actually, this 1, 2, 3 number is a special number, my dear. It's a consecutive number. When you add these 3 consecutive numbers, you'll get the same number. Multiply also, you'll get the same number. So which rule is true? Option A is true. Next, solving log 9 by 16 to the base x is equal to minus 1 by 2, then x is equal to. So here we have to use definition of logarithm. X power minus half is equal to 9 by 16. So 1 by x power half, which is equal to 16 by 9. So that is nothing but 1 by root x is equal to 16 by 9. Squaring on both sides, x is equal to 81 by 256. Option D. Okay, 81 by 256. Reciprocal we have to take. Okay. Next. Sorry, I'll keep this as it is. Next one. Log AB to the base A is equal to x. Then the value of log AB to the base B. Okay, log AB to the base B we have to find out. So log AB to the base A is equal to x means what is log AB to the base B? They ask you to find out. Okay. Now, A power x is equal to AB. A power x is equal to AB. Now they ask you to find out log AB to the base B. If at all I'm taking it as y, they ask you to find out the value of y. So can we say B power y also AB? Okay. So here A power x is equal to B power y. They are not equal. Fine. I'm just checking about any shortcuts so that the math student, non-mathematics student should not find it difficult. So I'm just thinking about any shortcut is available or not. Okay. If at all possible, you write like this. log AB to the base X by log AB to the base B is equal to the same thing I'm writing. What is log AB to the base X, which we already, okay, we want log AB to the base A. Sorry, log B to the base A. Okay, is this our X, my dear? This is what I'm going to take it as X by log B to the base A. Okay, log B to the base A. Fine. I think option is this one, C is coming. Log A to the base A plus log B to the base A is equal to X. Log A to the base A is 1. So what is log B to the base A is equal to X minus 1. So what is log B to the base A? Log A to the base B, 1 by X minus 1. See, I've taken today some tricky questions. Okay, some tricky questions I've taken because I'm expecting this type of question, my dear. Okay, I think somebody is asking. Hey, somebody is asking, hey, Tamilan, எல்லா கொஸ்டினுக்கும் ஷார்ட்கட் முடியாதுப்பா. நான் shortcut questions வந்து solve பண்ணலப்பா. It's not like, whatever questions having shortcut, only those questions I'm not solving. Please understand. Every question cannot be solved by shortcuts. Okay, some questions we have to do it. So do not expect. Otherwise, I would have brought only the shortcuts. Na? Then you also got impressed. But what is the use of the examination, my dear? Are you going to over the entire QA this side? This mostly tonight only I'll complete. Tomorrow, last day, you have to revise. Maybe statistics part or anything is pending because yesterday night you might have slept, you might have prepared and you may be sleepy also. So I'll go to the whichever part I can go. That is whatever time we can extend, let me try to extend. If anything is pending, I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, I'll give the time later then. அடப்பாங்களா ஏய் ஷார்ட்கட் கிங் நினைக்கிறேன் ஆன்சர் டைரக்டா சொல்லி கொடுத்துருவேன் நான் என்ன பாருங்க இதுக்கு ஆப்ஷன் வந்து directly I'll say x by 1 by x minus 1 because I got x minus 1, so 1 by x minus 1. This is what the shortcut I can give you, my dear. Okay, now this type of sum also you mark. Given log 2 is 0.3010, the digits in 2 power 64. Take your calculator, multiply the 64 with 0.30210. 64 into 0.3010. I get 19.264 something I'm getting. Here, what number we have got, my dear? 19. Please add 1. So, which is equal to 20. 20 is the answer. Okay, always do like this. Okay. I don't know how, see, this is not regular lecture, my dear. Please understand. If you want to stay, you stay. Of course. Of course. Gaming, sir. I'll send it. I'll send it to, I think HiCom, HiQ, everything is same. Don't worry. Tonight I'll give the timing also. Tomorrow, if I'm not able to complete. Now, log x to the base 2, log x to the base 4, log x to the base 16 is 21 by 4. Then value of x they ask you to find out. My dear, let me use trial and error method. Okay, let me use first we have to change the base. All base should be same. All the bases are different. So, log x to the base 2. First, I'll tell you the actual method. This can be written as 2 square. So, 1 by 2 log x to the base 2 plus 1 by 4 log x to the base 2 is equal to 21 by 4. Log x to the base 2, 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 21 by 4. Now, what I'm going to get LCM is 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So, log x to the base 2 is into 7 by 4 is equal to 21 by 4. Cut. So, x is equal to 8. Okay, x is equal to 8. Sir, any other shortcut we have, sir? Of course, I'll tell you one shortcut. Remember, since the options are in fraction, definitely what the answer option cannot be more than 16. Because if x value is more than 16, answer will not come in fraction. This is rule number 1. Remember this. Rule number 2, already 2, 4, 16 is involved. So 4 cannot come, 16 also cannot come. 8 will be the answer because there was a tie between 8 and 32. 32 cannot be my answer because options are in fraction. 8 you can answer, my dear. Array, somebody is saying increase your volume. Guys, is all are comfortable with English, or is all are comfortable if I speak in Tamil? Is it okay? Anybody joined from north side or some other state? You please let me know. If anyone joined from north or some other state, please let me know, my dear. Yes, I think everyone, anyone from north or this thing. See, if other state students are not there, then there is unnecessarily what I think we can speak in Tamil also. As English, some people are there. Lohita. Okay, guys. So this is over. Next step. Equation. See, I have prepared one page material for equation, guys. Very important. So I'll just give the introduction about equation. Let us do a little fast. Okay. Now look at this. There are three types. One is linear equation. Second one is quadratic equation. Third one is higher degree equation, cubic equation, and biquadratic equation. Actually, they are nowadays now they keep on asking cubic equation questions. So remember this. Okay, this formula you remember. Sum of three roots is equal to minus b by a. Product is d by a. And linear equation, mostly word problem they are asking. But the most important and crucial part is quadratic equation. I expect minimum 2 questions from quadratic equation. Okay. Now, what is the definition, formula, and the nature of the roots, real and imaginary, real and equal? I hope everything you are aware about it, right? And sum of roots, product of the roots, and there are some tricks we have got. What are the tricks? If the roots are reciprocal, then a equal to c, coefficient of x square equal to constant. Remember this. If options are given like this, questions are given like this, the roots are in reciprocal, then equate the first part and last part. That's the answer. Next, this is our special condition. If one root is n times the other, nb square equal to n plus 1 the whole square ac. For example, if one root is twice the other, then what you can say, 2b square equal to 2 plus 1 the whole square ac. Then binomial identities I have given. Okay, the formulas you remember. And one more thing, sometimes fractions can be given. Ratio can be given. If the roots are in the ratio m is to n, if the roots are in the ratio m is to n, then m and b square equal to m plus n the whole square ac. M and b square equal to m plus n the whole square ac. Look at this. If the ratios between the roots are given, the condition is m and b square equal to m plus n the whole square ac. What you need to do is, one day before examination, you go through the sheet. That's more than enough. In that way only I've covered. Sir, where I'll get this sheet? This sheet you will be getting in our app. Don't worry, I'll upload everything. Because personally, for one by one, I cannot share. Now, come on, next topic. It is almost 1.5 hours. Only one topic is over. Okay. So I will go a little fast. Some problems I may skip. 10 years ago, this age type problem is very important, my dear, as far as linear equations are concerned. 10 years ago means before 10 years, the age of a father was 4 times the age of his son. 10 years ago, age of the father was 4 times the age of his son. 10 years hence means after 10 years, the age of the father will be twice that of his son. The present ages of the father and son are always use trial and error method. Option A will take check. 10 years ago, age of father will become what was 40 and the son 10. So tell me, my dear, age of son is 4 times. Am I right? So first option, first one is satisfied. 10 years hence, 50 becomes 60, 20 become 30. So twice the age. So that is also satisfied, sir. Of course, my dear. Adi is asking, can you share the PPT? Of course, I'll share the PPT. I told you already. Okay. You will be getting it. Don't worry. It is not PPT. This is notes. Personally, I created it. A number consists of 2 digits. If the digit in the tens place, twice the digit in the units place. If 18 is subtracted, the number digits are reversed. Look at this. First, the digit in the tens place, twice the digit in the units place. So digit in the tens place is twice the digit in the unit space. Option A is possible. Option B is possible. Option C is also possible. Option D is also possible for first condition. Second condition, if 18 is subtracted, the digits are reversed. Subtract 18. Okay, subtract 18. I think not coming. Subtract 18. 4, 24. Yes, sir. Option C, sir. Okay, option C. Description la போட முடியாதுப்பா. That is not possible, my dear. Please understand. Description, I have given the app. In that app, we are uploading. So please wait. If the roots of the equation k minus 4x square minus 2kx plus k plus 5 are real and equal, what is the condition for real and equal? B square equal to 4ac. Then you will substitute the value of b minus, that is 2k the whole square is equal to 4 into k minus 4 into k plus 5. Okay, people will do like this. This is the way children, that is what we can say, kids method. Okay, what we can say, kids method. But we are legends. I don't follow this method for sure. What I do, look at this. I take the option. Let me take 20. I'll tell you the reason behind 20 later. 20. So 16x square minus 40x, then 25 equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0. 20 is the answer. Sir, how you directly took 20, sir? How you directly took 20, sir? Very simple logic. Very, very simple logic. What is it? B square equal to 4ac is the concept, right? Whatever number I'm going to get here, it is going to be a perfect square. That is, when I multiply a and c, I'll be getting a perfect square. When I substitute 20, I am getting perfect square here. That's the logic. Sir, is it only for this particular sum? No, for any sum. Sir, no, sir, I'm comfortable with b square equal to 4ac, sir. Go for b square equal to 4ac. That is your wish. Dinner time is 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay, again we'll continue after 9:30. 30 minutes dinner. I think 30 minutes is more than enough for you, right? Are you? Okay, fine. If one root of the quadratic equation is 3 minus root 5, please, my dear, whatever questions I have brought for quadratic equation, everything is important. One root of the quadratic equation is 3 minus root 5, then the equation is 1 root 3 minus root 5 is other root is 3 plus root 5. Break. Hey, ஏற்கனவே கழுத்து பூச்சிச்சுடா, நீங்க வேற பிரேக் கேட்டு உயிரை வாங்குறீங்களா? எனக்கா வேண்டியாப்பா, வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க, சாப்பிட்டுக்கிட்டே லெக்சரை பாருங்கப்பா. 1 root is 3 minus root 5, therefore other root is 3 plus root 5. சின்ன பசங்களாவே இருக்கீங்க இன்னும். Sum of roots is equal to 6. Product of roots is equal to 1. So the equation is going to be x square minus 6x plus 1 equal to 0. Oh, sorry, this is 9. 3 plus root 5, 3 minus root 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. 6x square, sorry, x square minus 6x plus 4. Option A. ஒருத்தன் எழுதி சொல்லுவான், சார், any shortcut, sir? Yes, of course, we have shortcut. What you do, the 3 minus root 5 இருக்குல்ல, இதுல substitute பண்ணு, just substitute. If you are getting 0, that is answer, but it is waste of time. Okay, fine. Look at this. Alpha beta property, very, 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 very important. 2x square minus 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Find the value of alpha by beta plus beta by alpha is equal to alpha. My dear, please note this type of question. Very, very, very important. Okay, very, very important. Okay, very, very important. Shivkumar DS English. That is in between. I just made one comment. Okay, not topic, because there is some problem with my neck now. Something happened. Now, alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta divided by alpha beta. So, what is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. Here this is a, this is b, this is c. Minus b by a is what? 4 by 2, which is 2. Alpha beta c by a minus 1 by 2. Okay, substitute here. Alpha plus beta is what? B by a, which is 4 minus 2 into minus 1 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2. 2, 2 get cancelled. Okay, 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 goes to numerator. 10 minus 10 is the answer, my dear. Option B. So please mark this topic, very, very important, my dear. Next, reciprocal rule. If one root of the equation is reciprocal of the other, I hope I told you already the logic. What is it? A equal to C. just equate k minus c is equal to 2k plus 1. That is Kitt's method again. That is Kitt's method again. But what is legend method? I'll tell you. Trial and error method. Apply minus 4. First trial and error method. 2 into minus 4, minus 8 plus 1, minus 7. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 7. Sir, when I substitute minus 4, I'm getting same number, sir. Option A. This is legend method. Okay, legend method is substitution method. Kitt's method is what? Equating the k minus 3 is equal to 2k plus 1. So 2k minus 1, 2k minus k is equal to 1 plus 3. Sorry, minus 1 minus 3. So k is equal to minus 4. This is what simply kids do. But how the legends do? They substitute the value of k, first term, last term, whether it is coming equal or not. If it is equal, reciprocal. Next, a train travels at a distance of 300 km at a constant speed. If the speed of the train is increased by 5 km an hour, the journey would take 2 hours less. The original speed is, my dear, I want you to do this because it's an application type. Use calculator and complete it. And this type of questions are again important, my dear. If the roots of x square plus x plus r are alpha and beta, alpha cube plus beta cube is minus 6 is given. Then the value of r they ask you to find out. Then the value of r they ask you to find out. What is alpha cube plus beta cube? Alpha cube plus beta cube is alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. By default, you have to remember this formula, my dear. Minus 6. I know your mind wise, if there is any okay, Jandu Bama, okay. Sir, if there is any shortcut, wait, I have to think about it. Because shortcuts, tricks, everything now, on the spot it will come. Okay, some problems I may not get it. Okay, so don't go for it. Alpha plus beta is minus 1. Alpha beta is r. So here, minus 1 the whole cube, minus 3r into minus 1 equal to minus 6. Minus 1 plus 3r is equal to minus 6. 3r is equal to minus 5, r is equal to minus 5 by 3. Sorry, is it minus 6 is given? Alpha plus beta the whole cube. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a minus 1. Alpha beta is c by a. Okay, so 5 by 3 is the answer. Okay, fine. Next, there may be plus or minus error, but 5 by 3 is the answer. Next, the roots of the cubic equation, x square plus 7x square plus 14x plus 8. My dear, in the past 3-4 attempts, this type of question, every time they are asking. So, I hope you know how to solve it. But here, according to our formula, alpha plus beta plus gamma minus b by a, which is equal to minus 7. Alpha, beta, gamma, it is d by a, which is minus 8. Minus d by a, which is minus 8. So, options we have to take, add all the options, that is, add all the factors. You have to get minus 7. When you multiply, you have to get plus 8. So, sorry, minus 8. So, what you are going to, first option, let me check. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 4. What is it? Minus 7. Yes, sir, satisfied. Minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 4, minus 8, sir. That is also satisfied. Option A. The roots of the equation x cube minus 19x plus 30 equal to 0. So, x cube minus 0, sorry, plus 0x square minus 19x plus 30 equal to 0. What is sum of roots? 0. Product of roots? 30. So, when you add all the numbers, you should get 0. When you multiply all the numbers, you should get 30. So, what will come, my dear? This one. Minus 30, correct. So, 2 plus 3 minus 5, 0 as well as 30. Both are satisfied. That's it. At least, my dear, these questions, definitely these type of questions, I'm not saying only these questions, these type of questions, it will be there in the question paper for sure. 100% will be there. Don't expect, sir, this numbers are changed, sir. Don't tell me that. This type of question is going to be there. There is one more type also, I'll tell you in quadratic equation. What is it? You know, sum of roots is equal to so and so. Okay. And or sum of the squares of the roots is equal to so and so. This type of questions also expected. Miscellaneous exercise we have gotten. In the miscellaneous exercise, we have got these type of questions. Okay. And one more thing. If one root of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, thrice the other, for example, like this, thrice means 3 times, thrice the other, then the condition is, so what is the condition? Remember, I told you nb square equal to n plus 1 the whole square AC. So here what you're going to get nb square. What is n? 3. 3b square is equal to 16 AC. Okay, 3b square equal to 16 AC. Sometimes instead of thrice, they will be giving you ratio 3 is to 2. The ratios of the roots are in the ratio 3 is to 2. Find the condition. Then m and b square is equal to m plus n the whole square AC, which is 6b square equal to 25 AC. Remember this shortcut. Okay. Next, linear inequalities. Don't take linear inequalities lightly, my dear. Linear inequalities, don't take it lightly. Okay, 1 or 2 marks, definitely it is going to come. And many of you might be thinking, okay, 1 mark only, na, we will take care, sir. Please don't never ever do that mistake. Don't never ever commit the mistake. Okay. So, because I'll tell you, think about 39 marks, think about 129 marks. Obviously, automatically you're going to prepare for linear inequalities. Okay. Yes. So there are 5 types of questions expected, my dear. One type is, I'm not going to solve linear inequalities. I want you to do it on your own. Okay. Graph is given, identify the equation. Second one is, graph is given. Okay, we need to find the region. Okay, equation or something. Next, which inequality represents the shaded portion of the figure? So again, graph is given. We need to identify the equations. Corner points. This question is very important. Let me solve this question. Okay, let me solve this question. Guys, small shortcut I'll give you. If all the inequations are having less than or equal to, okay, if all the inequations are having less than or equal to, one of the corner point must be origin. That is point number 1. Is the shortcut. What I'm giving you is a trick. Okay. If all the inequations, whatever given inequations having less than or equal to, one of the corner point is obviously 0 origin. If all are more than or equal to, then 0, 0 cannot be the corner point. Rule number 2. Rule number 3. If less than or equal to, more than or equal to, both are mixed. Again, I'm telling you 0, 0 cannot be the corner point. So here both are less than or equal to 0, 0 definitely a corner point. Here all 4 points, all 4 options are having 0, 0. So definitely that incorrect option is not valid here. Then let me check how to find out. Please listen this very carefully. 2x plus y equal to 10 you assume. Divide each term by 10. X by 5. If you are learning it for the first time, press the like button. Y by 10 is equal to 1. And x plus 3y is equal to 15. Divide each term by 15. X by 15 plus y by 5 is equal to 1. Okay. Now look at this. Since both are less than or equal to 5 and 15, which is a smaller one? 5 is smaller one. Already we have decided 0, 0, one of the corner point. 5 and 0. Next, 10 and 5, which is a smaller one? 5 is the smaller one. So 0, 5. So our corner points are 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 5. This is our corner point. Okay, these are our corner points. There may be some mistake here because typing mistakes can happen. Okay. No, it is there. 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 5. It's there. Okay. I think there is the only option having these 3 points. Sir, what about this 3, 4, sir? 3, 4 may be the point of intersection of these 2 lines. 3, 4 may be the point of intersection of 3 lines. I hope, are you learning this method for the first time? How many of you are learning this method for the first time? Directly finding the corner points. Directly finding the corner points. Next step. Find the vertices, again corner points only. Less than or equal to, more than or equal to. It is mixed. So option A not possible. Okay, option A not possible. Okay, then x is equal to 2 we have got. So 2, 0 will be one of the corner points. So 2, 0 everywhere we have got it. Okay. How to do it? X by 6 plus y by 6 is equal to 1. Next, x by 2 plus 0 by 2 or 0y by 2 is equal to 1. For our understanding, I'm writing it. So among these two, which is smaller value, my dear? Because x is equal to 2 means the line is going to be like this. X is equal to 2 means line is going to be like this. And this is what the line. So this is going to be our shaded region. So corner points, these three are our corner points. Okay, these three are our corner points. You substitute x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4. So this is 2 comma 4, one of the corner point. Okay, 2 comma 4, one of the corner point. 6 comma 0, 2 comma 0. 2 comma 0, 6 comma 0, 2 comma 4. Option B. Answer is over. Okay. Now, the most important and crucial part, time value of money. Okay. So time value of money, we expect minimum 14 marks. Okay. Let me start this time value of money after the break. Okay. Let us take some break now. Sir, time 8:45 only. Let us take some break now. Break. Join. Are you all happy now? So before you leave, let me ask you one question, my dear. Is session you are finding it useful? Session you are finding it useful, my dear? Yes, my dear gaming. Yeah, of course. Session you are finding it useful? Fine. Okay. So will you all join at 9:20 now? Will you all join 9:20? Yes. Please join at 9:20 because the reason I'll tell you, iPad charger it's very less now, so I have to put it in charger. Okay, 9:20. In the chat box, you please mention something. The lecture will continue at 9:20. Okay, lecture will continue at 9:20. I can't understand, sir, because I first time I watch your video. Yes, my dear. So what to do? It is not about if you're first timer also can watch my video, but the problem is what I cannot explain everything because if I explain everything, some people are coming and say, sir, go fast, go fast, go fast. Okay, fine. Yeah. So I'll upload this material at the end of the session. Remember, statistics, do not miss statistics because statistics is going to be mind blowing. Of course, mathematics, people, why I'm doing it today, people, some non-mathematics students, you may find it little complicated. That's what I'm doing it now. So in the, if time permits, I may start statistics today also. But the time value of money will take time, it seems. That's what. Okay, fine. So we'll meet after the dinner break. Bye, all of you. Good night, sweet dreams. I'm going to remove that iPad now. Okay, because what we can say, I have to put it in the charger. Thank you. Fine. The session will start at 9. Thank you, Justin. Thank you so much. My charge low. iPad charging. Nine எனக்கு தூக்கம் வராதா நான் தூங்க வேண்டாமா Huh? 1300. Views. Hello, hello. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Yes. iPad. Charger. Sound வருமா? ஏற்கனவே கம்மியா இருக்கு. போட்டுக்கோங்க. You are unable to log into app. Did you download the app, Shivakumar? இந்த ஆப் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிட்டு என்ன பண்ண பசங்க? So once you downloaded the app, it's there in free material session only. You no need to log into any batch because it is available for everyone. Okay, the material is available for everyone. So you can directly get it from the app. There is one this thing called free material. What is Ronaldo or Messi, Hafiz? What is Ronaldo or Messi? My favorite you are talking about? Okay. Actually, I like both. Like both Ronaldo as well as Messi. But among them, who is like, you like most means, of course, Messi. Who do you think is the GOAT, greatest of all time? I told you. See, both are GOATs, GOAT 1, GOAT 2. Actually, the real GOAT was Maradona. Okay. So shall we start now? Sir, could you speak little louder? Guys, is it okay? Guys, am I audible? Hand of God, sir. What is hand of God? So I think there is Lohita is saying, sir, could you speak little louder? Should I speak louder? Hand of God, okay. Thigh of God is Maradona. Should I speak little louder, Harini? Because I think I'm audible perfectly, right? Okay, guys. Yes, okay. What about Lohita? Is it fine, my dear? Okay. Lohita, am I audible? Can you please use, if possible, please use um, AirPod or whatever. Correct. No, sir. Yeah. Okay. Can we continue? Hello. Wait, my dear, 1 second. I'm just doing small adjustment here. You are not visible, sir. I'm there. I'm there. I was just doing some work in the iPad. Now I think I'm visible as well as audible. Yes, sir, audible, but little low. Why it is low? I don't understand. Sha. Situation real good shakes are okay. Okay, so let us start. Okay, guys, listen here. Uh, one I know many people have messaged me, like many of them are very tired, it seems. So what we do is one small adjustment. Today I'll complete entire mathematics. Okay. After completing mathematics, peacefully you go and sleep. Tomorrow, you please get up early and prepare whatever, because the material I'll be uploading, right? It's already uploaded. So prepare mathematics part. Up to 10:55, you have time to prepare. 11 o'clock again you join. But do not miss my statistics lecture. I'm telling you this because many non-mathematics students depends on the statistics. So please do not miss statistics lecture. 11 o'clock tomorrow, sharp 11 o'clock, I'll be online. Okay. And as far as logical reasoning is concerned, remember one thing, in many YouTube channel, even the people who are going live now, they are also saying logical reasoning is good, logical reasoning. So let us revise logical reasoning again and again. My dear, remember one thing, logical reasoning is time consuming. So please understand. Okay, you don't require me to teach logical reasoning because that options are like how to do. Definitely logical reasoning, small revision I'll do. I have no material, everything. So definitely we are going to do. But remember, do not depend on that logical reasoning. See, sometimes what happens, logical reasoning, they may make it a little complicated. Last, I think, May attempt, of course, logical reasoning was a little complicated. So remember, you can trust mathematics anytime, whether you are a mathematics student or non-mathematics student. Trust mathematics. Second, statistics. And finally, logical reasoning. Okay. My material is there, Ravi Chandran. Okay. Timing 11 o'clock gaming. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Let us not waste our time. Shall we start now? Okay, please inform your friends and ask them to join, my dear. Please inform your friends, ask them to join. Okay, yes, guys, let us start. The most important and crucial part we are going to start. Okay, material, what was this, sir? Material is there in our app, my dear. Just download our app. It's there. Free material, it is available. Guys, is any non-Tamil speaking or any other state student joined? Please let me know. Notes like both are there. Formula sheet. This sheet also uploaded. Now you are seeing on the screen, na, one page revision of every topic. That is also there. Statistics tomorrow 11 o'clock. From Karnataka. Okay, my dear. Fine. Okay. So let me go in English only. Okay. But in between, I may speak in Tamil. So don't I'm explanation will be only in English. If anyone want to speak or if anyone ask doubt in Tamil, you can ask doubt in Tamil. If anyone want to ask doubt in Hindi, yes, you can ask doubt in Hindi. English, of course, available. Telugu, you can use. At least I may not be able to speak. At least I can give the answer in English and Malayalam, whatever language, any comfortable language, you do it. No problem, right? Tamil la pesunga sir, no. Okay. Only question are uploaded. My dear, this material, this material still I'm doing. Is that right, Venkat? I'm doing now. So after I complete this material solution, because I'm telling you, I don't prepare the solutions before the lectures. I select the questions, I keep it, and in front of the class with everyone only I'm solving. So I don't have any solving material with me. Okay, I don't prefer that because that one particular preparation I'm not comfortable. On the spot, we should come and do it because the same way you should know how I'm thinking, right? How I'm approaching, how I'm thinking. That is the most important thing. So if I'm already prepared these questions, then that point, how am I thinking, you will not be able to understand because in the examination, the 2 hours you are only going to think on your own. So you should know how to think, how to read the question, how to think about it. Frankly speaking, this question I've prepared, but after that I've not touched any solution. So I'm just coming and solving in front of you people. So you need to understand from me, what you need to understand is how sir is approaching each and every sum. This is what you need to learn. Okay, guys. Now, so time value of money, the most important. Ravichandran is asking, sir, unga video inniki paatha. Not only video, Ravichandran, not only today, tomorrow also you have to watch this lecture because tomorrow I'm going to cover statistics. Okay, I am giving you this guarantee. Statistics, if you watch that particular session, minimum 20-25 is guaranteed out of 40 I'm talking about. Okay, yes. The statistics is enough to see and the practice question or your question? My question bank is more than enough. I'm confidently saying. Okay, otherwise I'll not say only. I'm telling you it's enough. In that session, I'm going to tell you which and all you have to practice. After this question bank, there are some questions we have to practice. That also will inform you. Don't worry. I will not misguide you. Only follow the instruction. If you trust me, follow my instruction. And one more thing. If this time the pattern is changed, question pattern is changed, still you will be comfortable if you follow the instructions properly. It is not about solving the question. Before I solve the question, I talk about the question. Na? That is the most vital thing, my dear. Okay. Yes. Now, simple interest and the compound interest. See, in time value of money, thank you, my dear. Gaming, thank you. See, in simple interest, look at this. In time value of money, the most important, okay, the most important part is simple interest and the compound interest. Simple interest, compound interest, effective rate of interest. These three are the very, very important part. If 14 questions are there, okay, if 14 questions are coming from this time value of money, you can expect minimum 8 to maximum 10, 11 questions from this simple interest, compound interest alone. Everyone is wasting their time in annuity and all. Of course, annuity is important. I'm not saying it is not important. But remember, simple interest, compound interest is very, very important. Okay. Now, so this sheet I've given some shortcuts, tricks, everything. This is a one page, one sheet. In one sheet, I've covered so many things. It is very difficult to cover, but still I covered. And this sheet, this type of sheet for every topic I've prepared. Okay. This sheet is going to be like, it is going to be the game changer, I can tell you. Okay. And it is like full and full, but I'm not going to say I covered everything. I tried my level best to cover everything. So at least 90% coverage will be there. one sheet coverage. That's it. Okay, before you enter into the exam hall or when you get time, 1 hour time is there. Just go through the sheet and go. And remember my lecture. Both you compare and it is going to help you a lot, my dear. Can you send the description? In the description already link is there, my dear. Okay, in the description already link is there. Okay, so simple interest compound is the most crucial part. First one is simple interest. Formula I've written what? PIT. So don't worry. Sir, we learned in the name of PRT by 100, PNR by 100, but you have written PIT. See, how I'm writing is not important. I'm going to use the calculator, right? For example, simple interest they are asking 10,000 rupees. Okay, 5% for 3 years. Okay, simple interest they are asking. So simply what you do is take the calculator, 10,000 into 5% into 3. That's it. So 1,500 rupees. So just simply you multiply 10,000 into 5% into 3. So this is what your simple interest is. If you add principal with simple interest, it is going to be amount. Okay, and this trick, okay, money multiplying trick. So what is it, to find the time, the sum of n times, okay, the sum of money becomes n times itself in n minus 1 into by I or n minus 1 into 100 by R years. Listen here, if rate of interest is given, use rate of interest to find the number of years. If number of years is given, use number of years to find the rate of interest. Is it clear, all of you? Use number of years to find the rate of interest. I think we have uploaded the app also. Okay. Now listen here. So for example, some doubles in 10 years at the rate 10% per annum. How? Sir, 100. So doubles, lama. Doubles means 2 minus 1, which is equal to 2 minus 1 is 1 into 100 by R. R is 10 years. 100 by 10 is 10% again. That is the answer. So remember this. So as far as simple interest is concerned, these formulas definitely you need to understand. Compound interest, of course. For example, 10,000, 5%, sorry, 10,000 rupees, 5% rate of interest for 3 years annually. This is the most important thing because it can be what? Adjusting for conversion periods. If at all half yearly, okay, semi-annually or half yearly, rate of interest divided by 2, number of years multiplied by 2. Quarterly, rate of interest divided by 4, multiplied by 4, number of years multiplied by 4. These rules and all, you know it. If at all compound interest to be calculated, how to do? 10,000 shortcut plus 5% plus 5% plus 5% minus 10,000. You will get compound interest. Okay. Sir, what about the formula, sir? Formula already given, but no need to use the formula. Directly by using calculator, okay, directly by using calculator, we can do it, my dear. Okay, directly by using calculator, we can do it. Next, key relation special formulas. Look at this. Difference between, that is like, compound interest and simple interest. Compound interest always more than the simple interest when the interest calculated more than 1 year. For 1 year, simple interest and compound interest are same. But after 1 year, compound interest more than simple interest. So for 2 years, the difference between compound interest and simple interest shortcut pi square into I plus 3 or 3 plus I. Listen here, this effective rate of interest, minimum 2 questions you can expect. Minimum 2 questions you can expect. And the effective rate of interest calculated only when the interest is calculated more than once in a year. For example, semi-annually, quarterly, half-yearly, then only effective rate of interest comes. For example, 10,000 rupees. Calculate effective rate of interest. Principal, it is independent of principal. Calculate effective rate of interest for 8%. Calculate effective rate of interest 8%, half-yearly, if this is the question. Okay. What is the shortcut you can use, This is half-yearly, right? 8%. So half-yearly means it is going to be 4%. Simply you do 100, use calculator, plus 4% plus 4%. Half-yearly means only 2 times in a year. There are only 2 half-yearlies. Okay, 100 plus 4% plus 4% minus 100. Can you tell me what you are getting? Can you please tell me what you are getting? Guys, can you tell me what you are getting? 8.16. So 8.16 directly. Sir, what about this formula, sir? 1 plus I whole power n minus 1, sir. This is the formula, my dear. If at all formula to be used, you don't require me. Okay, there are many people are there to explain the formula, but use the calculator because time value of money, all the questions can be used by, can be solved by using the calculator. Which time? Till which time? I don't, till what time? Okay. I don't know till what time the session. Once I complete everything, we'll leave. Don't worry. Statistics tomorrow. Maximum by 11 it will end, ma'am, maybe. And don't expect any break. I'll be keep on doing it. Next one is one derivation notes for annuity, present value, future value concept. Always to solve before annuity, remember the sir, what do when 4 years are asked? Wow, very good, Divya. It's a very good question, sir. What if there is a shortcut for 4 years also, but I don't want to give 4 years? You calculate compound interest for 4 years. You calculate simple interest for 4 years. Subtract, and that is for 4 years. There is one question we have it in miscellaneous. Okay, in institute material. I'm not going to say this question and all will not come. So I'm very carefully. I'm telling you 4 years formula. I don't really care how many formulas you will be remembering. My dad is waste of time. Okay, now because in 4 year question comes means only they will ask the difference between the interest only they will ask. They will not ask something else. So that is what I don't give the formula for 4 years. Okay, now to solve this one, okay, annuity concept, the three golden rules I always give. Rule number one, you need to identify whether the question is based on loan or investment. If the question is based on loan, we have to use present value. If the question is based on investment, we have to use future value. How to identify loan? Okay, the question itself you can identify. Okay, so what is it? Loan will be given, borrow will be given, lending will be given, then it is present value. Deposit, investment, sinking fund, these are future values. Okay, these are what? Future values. Okay, next, what is the payment? Second golden rule is what is the payment mode? The meaning of payment mode is what? You will be paying the payment, that is annuity, at the beginning of the period or end of the period. In the question itself, it will be given. If nothing is mentioned about the annuity, that is payment period is not mentioned, then go for regular annuity. That is at the end of the period only we do. Okay. Yes. Fine. Thank you, gaming. I think I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. Okay. Next, annuity due or immediate annuity means what? Beginning of the period. See, if at all it is beginning of the period, they have to mention. If they mention, then only use beginning of the period. How to identify whether it is beginning of the period or starting from today, commencing now? These are the key words. Okay, these are the key words for beginning. Okay. Yes. Again, people are saying, can you increase the volume? Hello. Okay. Fine. Next one is rule number 3. Interest compounded. How the interest is getting compounded? Like, the interest is getting compounded either annually, half yearly, quarterly, monthly. Accordingly, the rate of interest will change. Okay, accordingly, rate of interest will change. So that also you need to remember. Is it clear? These are the 3 golden rule. So rule number 1. Okay, rule number 1. Rule number 1, identify the type of transaction, whether you are whether you are going for loan or investment. Rule number 2, type of annuity, beginning of the period or end of the period. Generally end of the period. If nothing is mentioned, end of the period. Beginning of the period formula only when we have to use when it is clearly given the payment is made at the beginning of the period. Okay, beginning of the period, then only you should use it. Otherwise, you are not supposed to use it. Okay. Next, finally, what type of compound interest? Whether you are paying compound interest annually, half yearly, quarterly, monthly, daily, whatever. Okay. Next, these are the formulas. Okay, for regular annuity, multiply by 1 plus I means annuity due. Okay, so I generally give this formula for present value this way: A by I, 1 minus 1 by 1 plus I whole power n. Why I given this format? Some people are following this format. So especially the applied mathematics students who follow this format. So that's what I made it. Otherwise, I follow this format only. Okay. Yes. Next, perpetuity formula, that is forever. Bond valuation, remember my dear, so far no question were asked based on bond valuation. I'm expecting this time bond question, this time I'm expecting. Okay. How many questions will ask related to indices and log? Log I'm expecting 2, indices 1 question, indices and surd 1 question, indices or surd 1 question, log minimum 2 questions. Okay. Bond valuation, CAGR. So this time I'm expecting bond value questions. And there is one more type of question in this, like, decision making problem I call. Okay, decision making problem I call. What is decision making problem, my dear? Whether we should go for leasing or we should go for this, we should go for that. That is what decision making problem. Okay, that is what decision making problem. So that type of question, this time I'm expecting. Sir, where I will get this question, sir? You take your institute material, example problems. There are 4 problems are given. And out of that 4, any one question can be asked, or the same type of questions. If the decision making problem comes, we need to find out present value. That's it. Simply you need to remember present value to be calculated. Okay, nothing else. Is it clear, all of you? I hope you all understand. Okay. CAGR, don't worry. CAGR is a very simple concept. Okay, growth rate also there. And yes, questions can be asked from those things. Okay. So keep your calculators ready, my dear. Keep your calculators ready. Okay. Now, find simple interest on 3,500 rupees for 3 years at 12% per annum. Take your calculator. Please, 3,500 into 3 into 12%. What is the answer, my dear? 3,500 into 3 into 12%. 1,000? 1,260. That's it. This is what your simple interest. Okay. Next, a certain sum of money amounts. This is important, my dear. Please mark it important. Okay. Certain sum of money amounts to 6,200 in 2 years, 7,400 in 3 years. The principal is. So, students who are attending my session for the first time, it is going to be a shortcut for you. Look at this. There is some principal amounts to what? 6,200 and 7,400. This is after 2 years. This is after 3 years. Now they ask you to find out the principal. Simply find first simple interest. Simple interest, how to find it, I'll tell you. 3 years amount minus 2 years amount divided by number of years, 3 minus 2. So 7,400 minus 1,000 to 6,200 is what? 3,800. So 3,800 divided by, sorry, how much it is? Sorry, per principal, yeah. Huh? No. This is simple interest only. Simple interest is equal to 1,200. So 6,200 after 2 years. So simple interest means every year the amount, interest amount is same. So 2 times I'm adding 1,200. So minus 1,200. 6,200 minus 1,400. So 2,400, which is equal to 3,800. So principal is 3,800. There is one more question can be asked. Find the interest also. So find the interest if they ask you to find out. Simply what you do, simple interest. 1,200 divided by principal into 100. Okay, how much you are getting? Can you please check how much you are getting? This is what your yes. This is what your rate of interest. If the question, sometimes they will be asking you principal, sometimes they will be asking you only rate of interest, sometimes they will be asking you both. If both they are asking, that means use the trial and error method. Okay, that is the best method. Next, a sum of money doubles itself in 10 years. That means what? Doubles. So according to the formula, n minus 1 into 100 by number of years. So doubles means 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 100 by 10. So rate of interest is 10%. Now, the number of years, it would triple itself. Simply what you do, triple means 200 by 10. So 20 years. Answer is over. Okay, answer is over. Yes. Sir, mathematics of finance, there you gave question bank containing 283 questions. Is that question enough for this chapter? That is more than enough, gaming. More than enough. If you can solve all the questions now, that is you can score out of full marks you can score. Okay, next. The simple interest on a sum of money is 4 by 9 of the principal. See, this is important again. The simple interest on a sum of money is 4 by 9 of the principal. So SI is equal to 4 by 9 of the principal. And the number of years is equal to rate of interest. N equal to R is given. The rate per annum is, they ask you to find out the rate of interest. They ask you to find out the rate of interest. Videos voice ಸರಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. Just in mic ஏதாவது ஆச்சுன்னு காலி நீ சொல்ற மாதிரி நான் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்றேன். Okay. AirPod எல்லாத்துக்கிட்டே இருக்காது இல்லமா Justin. Everyone will not have AirPod. Okay. Simple interest is equal to 4 by 9 times P. That means P R T. That is P and R. Both are same. So P R R. That is P and R. Both are same. P and R by 100 is equal to 4 by 9 times principal. Principal get cancelled. So r square is equal to 400 by 9. Okay, 400 by 9 is what? R is equal to 20 by 3. So 62 by 3%. Listen here. One calculative risk here also I'm going to tell you. Are you all ready to learn, hear this calculative risk? You may be finding it joking, but remember, calculative risk, of course, you can take. And I think our class students definitely knows it. Those who are attending my session regularly, I think they knows it. I always generally used to tell you one thing, my dear. Options contains 2 by 3 or 1 by 3, 99% that will be the answer. Okay, that will be the answer. I think the students, I think in the classroom, I proved it also. Many questions, whatever questions we solve, the options always what end with 2 by 3. Okay, when the options comes in fraction, most of the time it is 2 by 3. And there is one more logic also I'll give. Here, one more logic also I'll give, but don't tell this logic to everyone, but I'm there on YouTube, everyone knows it. So what is the number here? 4 by 9. Since n and r are equal, so it should be 2 by 3. So take it. Okay, fine. Listen here. Next, in how many years will a sum of money double itself at 6.25% simple interest? Okay, so very simple. 100 divided by 6.25. Doubles means 100. Okay, doubles means what? N minus 1 into 100, which is 2 minus 1, 100. 100 by 6.25. How much it is? 16 years. Okay. Now, sum was put at a simple interest at a certain rate for 2 years. Had it been put at 3% higher rate, it would have fetched 300 rupees more. The sum is very simple logic, simple shortcut. I'll tell you. You don't worry about anything. The simple interest certain for 2, keep as it is. You take, how much is the higher rate? 3% is the higher rate. Take trial and error method. And I want simple interest rupees 300. Simply 5,000 into 3% into number of years 2. How much you are getting? 5,000 into 3% into number of years 2. How much you are getting? Are you getting 300 rupees? So option A. That's it. Sir, that is we take x, sir. X plus 3, sir. Nothing needed, my dear. Higher rate is 3. Only take 3%, find the compound interest, simple interest, and check whether you are getting 300 or not. Is it clear? Fine. Next, 8,000 rupees is divided into 2 parts. My dear, I have selected questions only I have brought. And all the selected questions are important. Whether whatever topic you follow my notes or not, time value of money, follow my notes. I'm telling you this. And I'm challenging you only these type of questions. You can see it in the, I'm not saying the same questions you will be seeing. These type of questions only you can see it in the question paper. But statistics, I'll tell you, whatever I speak, that only will be there in the question paper. Rupees 8,000 is divided into 2 parts such that the simple interest on the first part is 3 years at 5% per annum is equal to the simple interest on the second part 6 years at 10% per annum for 2 years. The 2 parts are okay. Fine. Use trial and error method. Use trial and error method. Give me the answer. 8,000 is divided into 2 parts. First option 6,400 and 1,600. Now 6,400 into 3 into 5%. How much is you are getting, my dear? 6,400 into 2, sorry, into 3 into 5%. 960, okay. And 1,600 into 6 into 10%. Huh? 960. So equal to answer option A. Correct? Okay, next. What sum of money will produce 70 rupees as simple interest in 4 years? 3.5% interest, simple interest. Use trial and error method. Take 525 into 3.5% into 4. Check. 525 into 3.5% into 4. How much? So not an option. So 500. 500 into 3.5 into 3.5% into 4. 70. So option B. Or else what you have to do? 70 simple interest divided by number of years into rate of interest. Now tell me what is the answer. Either you multiply with the principal, these two, see, when simple interest to be found out, multiply rate of interest and number of years with principal. When simple interest is given principal, you have to find out from simple interest, divide rate of interest and the number of years. Okay. So did you get 500 rupees? Okay. Next. The sum of rupees 12,000 amounts to 15,000 in 3 years at simple interest. What is the rate of interest? So 12,000 becomes 15,000 in 3 years at simple interest. What is the rate of interest? So use trial and error method if you want. 12,000 into 8% into 3. What you're getting? So not an option. So next 9.25%. 12,000 into 9.25% into 3. So 12,000 into 8.33% into 3. Yeah, there is one here only. I hope now you agree with me. What you are getting? 8.33. See, I told you either option 1 by 3, 2 by 3. This could be our answer. I said, what is actually 1 by 3? 0.3333. 2 by 3, 0.6666. See, look at this. 33333. See, it is called calculative risk. If you want to take that risk, when you see the options 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 0.33, 0.66, most of the time that is going to be the answer. Not only this topic, any topic. Okay, any topic. Free fire, yeah, free fire. Okay. Next one is compound interest. Next one is compound interest. What is compound interest? If 10,000 rupees is invested at 8% per year compounded half yearly, then the amount after 2 years. Look at this. When you solve compound interest, this is most important. Half yearly. Half yearly means this will become 4%. N will become 4. Calculator, those who are using calculator, simply you do 10,000 plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4%. Okay. They ask you to find out amount. So just 4%, 4%, 4%, you please add. Oh, free fire, Razak. Okay, okay. Sir, but per annum is not mentioned. Okay. Okay, very good question. Which one per annum? Per year is mentioned, na? Which one you're talking about? Is this previous question you're talking about? Tomorrow 11 o'clock. Okay. நாளைக்கு 11 மணிக்கு இருக்கு நான் மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சுட்ருங்க. Okay. In what time will amount? Okay, in the question vittama 8,500. Okay, these are very simple questions. You will be doing it, my guess. Not an issue. Next. So, are you getting option B? Next. The difference between compound interest and simple interest on a certain sum of money invested for 2 years, 5% per annum is 1 rupee 50 paise. The sum is, what is given? Simple interest 2 years. So, Pi square equal to 1 rupee 50 paise. So, P is equal to 1.50 divided by I square. I is equal to 0.05. Is it 0.05 the whole square, my dear? Tell me what is the answer? Tell me what is the answer? 0.0025. 1.5 divided by 0.0025. Tell me what is the answer? ₹600. Yeah, very good. Option B, 600. Next, the effective rate of interest corresponding to a nominal rate 3% payable half yearly. That means this is going to be 1.5%. Okay. So what is the trick here? What is the trick here? Simply you take 100 plus 1.5% plus 1.5% minus 100. Are you getting 3.00225? 0225? Yes, option C. Next, a sum of money amounts to 2,400 rupees in 3 years and 3,000 in 4 years compound interest. We need to find out the rate of interest, my dear. We need to find out the rate of interest. Okay. A sum of money amounts to 2,400. So amount is equal to 2,400 in 3 years and 3,000 rupees in 4 years at compound interest. The rate of interest is, okay, we need to calculate the rate of interest. What is given? Amount is equal to, please mark it. This type of question is there in simple interest. Simple interest, I gave you the shortcut. A trick was given to you. Okay. But here I'm not going to give you the trick. Look at this. Amount after 3 years. P, what is amount after 3 years is 25%. Okay. Everyone is getting 25%. Very good. How did you get that? Very good. Super logic. Excellent. I love you. Look at this. It's a perfect logic. Remember, my dear, this is 3 years. This is 4 years. 1 year rate is this. Simply what you can do, 2,400 you take The difference is only 1 year, right? So 2400 plus 25%. If you get 3000 rupees, that will be the answer. Yes, Kenny. Thank you so much. I love you all. So 2400 plus 25%. Only 1 year, one time you add. If you get 3000 rupees, that is your answer. Next. Fine. The population of a town increases annually 2% of the population at the beginning of the year. If the present population is 10,200, the population 2 years ago. So present is 10,200. That means amount is 10,200. Earlier, how much it was? That is the question, right? Earlier, how much it was? That is the question. So you can use, that is, amount is given, principal we need to calculate. Use trial and error method. Take 9,800 plus 2% plus 2%. How much you are getting? 9,800 plus 2% plus 2%. 9,000, no minus, plus 9,800 plus 2% plus 2%. Wait. Nearest answer, okay. 9,800 plus 2% plus 2%. 10,195. Okay, nearly 9,800 rupees is the answer. Okay, 9,800 rupees. For example, 10,000 plus 2% plus 2%. No, it is far ahead. So 9,800, 9,900. Okay, fine. 9,800 rupees. Next. In what time will 8,000 amount to 8,820 at a 10% per annum interest compounded half yearly? So how much time it takes? So it's a very much, carefully you need to handle. You take your calculator. This is our principal. This is our amount. 8,000 plus 10% you make. Sorry, not plus 5 or 10%. It is half yearly is given, na? Sorry. 5% plus 5%. Tell me, my dear, how much you are getting? 8,000 plus 5% plus 5%. 8,820. Sir, we are adding 2 times, sir. Therefore, n equal to number of years 2. It is wrong. We are adding 2 times because half yearly basis is given. Therefore, number of years is equal to 1. Number of years. Here, carefully you have to do it because these type of questions only people are losing marks. Next. The difference between compound interest and simple interest on a certain sum of money for 3 years at 5% per annum is 15.25. Then the sum is, I think, for 3 years, what is the condition? Pi square into I plus 3 is equal to 15.25. They ask you to find out the principal. Simply what you do, 5%, right? So 0.05 the whole square into 3.05. You find out. After finding this, divided by equal to into 15.25. How much you're getting? Do it 0.05 the whole square into 3.05 divided by equal to into 15.25. How much you are getting? 2,000. Okay, 2,000 rupees. That's it. Very good. Okay. A sum of money placed at compound interest doubles itself in 5 years. It will amount to 8 times itself in. Please mark it very, very important. I have given the trick also for this question in that one sheet page. I have given the trick. So look at this. Doubles, that is 2 times. 5 years, it will amount to 8 times. This is the very crucial part. That is 2 cube. So doubles power something. Simply what you can do, the number of years will be 3 into 5, 15 years. That's it, my dear. Okay, very simple. You understand? For example, triples and 27 is given. That means 3 power 3 will be writing the power and this one to be multiplied. You all understand, my dear? I don't know how many of you are learning this for the first time. If you are learning it for the first time, please learn it now itself. Next. Okay. Next. See, I hope you have noticed one thing. I never applied any formula so far. Everything I used calculator. Okay, everything I used calculator. Fine. Next. A machine is depreciated at the rate of 20% on reducing balance. The original cost of the machine was 1 lakh and its ultimate scrap value 30,000. The effective life of the machine, they ask you to find out number of years. Simply take your calculator, 1 lakh minus 20%, minus 20%, minus 20%, you keep on subtract it. When that 30,000 is coming, let us check. Mostly what 4.5 years. I think between 4 and 5 it is going to come. For example, look at this. 1 lakh minus 20%, minus 20%, minus 20%, minus 20%. So one more time, minus 20%. So this is how many times? 5 times. 32,000 is coming. So one more time you subtract. Minus 20%. 26,000. So our answer is going to be between 5 years and 6 years. Is there is any option 5 years and 6 years? Yes, sir. Of course, 5.4 years we have got. Okay. Actually, generally in the regular class, I don't prefer this method when the decimals have come. I used log method. But log method for you now at this time, it is going to be the long method. So I don't want to use log method here. Calculate your risk, because last minute and all you cannot learn any new concept. Whatever concepts you know, only those parts can be continued. Okay. Next. Okay. Now, this is what I said, leasing question. Look at this. A company is considering leasing a machine for 5 years at an annual rental for 50,000 rupees, payable at the end of each year. If the discount rate is 10%, what is the present value of that lease payment? What is the present value of that lease payment? Listen here, my dear. A company considering leasing a machine for 5 years at an annual rental of 50,000 rupees, end of each year. See, when this type of values are given, 10%, 5, this value is given, you no need to do anything. Simply what you do, but this type of, this way they are giving, no need to use any formula, don't apply anything. You take this number, multiply with 50,000, what you are getting? Just find what you are getting. 3.7908 into 50,000, how much you are getting? 189540 option. Yeah. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. You understood this? Sir, you did not apply the formula, sir. No need to apply the formula. When this value is given, you are not supposed to apply the formula only. You just directly do it. Okay. Yes. Here also it is given 2.4018. Why I took this from, I'll tell you. Why this one, this type? Because recently I've seen in the question papers, this type of values are given. But many of the students are following the formula. Arey, that is waste of time. Use the trick. 2.4018, and how much is annually payable? 10,000. Simply multiply these two. Is it 24,018 rupees? Huh? Oh, this is beginning of each. So into 1 plus I into 1.03. 24018 into 1.03. How much you are getting? Ah, 1 plus I to be multiplied. See, actually the meaning of this I'll tell you. The meaning of this I'll tell you. You are writing the formula, right? A by I into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. This value is nothing but this one. So you have to simply multiply by A. So 24018 into 1.03. Okay, 24,000 something. There is a I think, here instead of 24, it is given 34. There may be some printing mistake. Okay, it cannot be 34 and all. This is the answer, my dear. Okay, next. CAGR. Please mark this again, important. Okay, this value also given to you. Very good. Now, the revenue of a company grew from 400 rupees in 2010 to 900. So this is my present value, that is principal. This is my amount. Now, in 4 years, the compound annual growth rate, CAGR formula is nth root of A by P minus 1R. Okay, so A is 400, sorry, A is 900, P is 400. So which is nothing but 9 by 4. 9 by 4 is 2.25, right? So which is 1.2247 minus 1, 0.2247. So interest rate is 22.47%. Now, an investment of rupees 1 lakh becomes 22 lakhs in 5 years. The CAGR. Same way, can you apply, my dear CAGR? Simply, if this value is given, you subtract it by -1, 14.87 is your answer. That's it. If this value is given, you don't apply even the formula. Simply, whatever value is given, -1 you have to make. Guys, are you able to understand what I'm saying? Please tell me, my dear, are you able to understand what I'm saying? That value is given, simply subtract -1. That's it. Next step. If the effective rate of interest is 10.25% per annum compounded semi-annually, then the corresponding nominal rate, here nominal rate of interest question. So effective rate is given as 10.25. See, in the effective rate, what nominal rate was given, we were finding the effective rate. In this case, effective rate is given, nominal rate to be found out. Sir, can I use trial and error method? Of course, you can use trial and error method. Take 10%. Okay, 10% plus, okay, so 100 plus 10% plus 10% minus 100. Sorry, this is semi-annually. Sorry. 100 plus 5% plus 5% minus 100. How much you are getting? 100 plus 5% plus 5% minus 100. How much you are getting? Are you getting 10.25? Therefore, 10% is your answer. Next step. One more logic I'll tell you. This is effective rate of interest. Definitely, nominal rate of interest is less than the effective rate of interest. So our answer is either option A or option C. Option B and option D not possible at all. Am I right? Next, what is the nominal rate of interest? 12.25%. Okay, I told you when this value is given, simply do -1 again 1.2, sorry, 12.5 only getting, sorry. Compounded quarterly. So take, what could be the answer? Take 11%, 100 plus 5.5, okay, 11 by 4, how much? You take divisible by 4 wala. So 100, 2 point, not possible, right? 2.75, 11 by 4 is, okay, 2.75. So take 100 plus 2.75% plus 2.75% plus 2.75% plus 2.75% minus 100. How much you are getting? Calculator, how much you are getting, my dear? Okay, 11.46. So I think it's not possible, right? So go for 12%. So go for 12%. 12% means what will come? 12% plus quarterly means divided. So 3%, sorry, 100 plus 3% plus 3% plus 3% plus 3% minus 100. Check how much you are getting, my dear. 12.55. Therefore, 12% is the answer. So I brought one bond value sum also. Bond value generally people doesn't cover. Many classes they are not covering. So what is bond? Bond is nothing but the agreement between the person and the government or with the company, whatever. For example, you are borrowing some money from me. Okay, you will, some return agreement will be given. See, I'll give you 1 lakh. After 2 years, you will return it back. When you given it back, you have to add some interest and all. That is what bond. Okay. So here, a bond with face value 1000 rupees pays coupon 10%. Coupon is nothing but every year regularly you are going to get some amount. That is what 10%. For example, 1000 rupees till I pay the final amount, final settlement, I will keep on paying you 10%. You borrow 1000 rupees from me. Okay, you borrow 1000 rupees from me, and you are planning to give it me after 3 years. Till 3 years, what you do, every year you are going to pay me 10% of the 1000 rupees. So every year you will be giving 100, 100, 100. Okay. Yes. It matures in 5 years off. Up to 5 years we have to go. Okay. It matures 5 years. If the required rate of return is 8% per annum, this is yield to mature. Okay. Required rate of interest is 8% per annum. Please, guys, listen this very carefully. Many of you may be doing this for the first time. So for you, I'm giving you the value for a final answer, my dear. What to do? You find the present value plus principal. Today's value we have to calculate. So what is present value formula? A by I. So every year, how much you are going to get? 100 rupees. 100 divided by 0. 0.08. Sir, how did you get this 100, sir? Because coupon rate is 10%. So every year you are going to get 100 rupees for next 5 years. 100 divided by 0.08, 1 minus 1 by 1.08 whole power, how much it is? 5 years plus uh, present value of the amount, 1000 rupees. 1000 divided by 0.08. If you want to see by bond value sum in the 12th standard level, I've just recently uploaded bond valuation questions. So when you add these two, you are going to get the final answer. Since this value is given, simply you take multiply 3.992 with 100, which is 399.2 plus this is directly given 0.680. Okay, you multiply it by 1000. So what you are going to get, my dear? 680. Add these two. How much you are getting? 399.2 plus 680. 399.2 plus 680. 1079.2. Option A. Sir, that's what. See, this value is given. So you need to know how where to multiply. Why we are multiplying? Because bond value important. This time I'm expecting bond value question for sure, my dear. Okay. So if you want to learn bond value, of course, I uploaded one video for 12th standard. Okay, you can collect it from there. This year, for your information, I am taking 12th standards also, 11th and 12th, commerce, science for everyone. Because after this corona, your mathematical skill went down like anything. So now when you come to CA Foundation, many of you are struggling. And that too in mathematics, no one should struggle. So I just come down to from my level. Now I have started taking classes for 11th and 12th also. Applied mathematics, business mathematics, general mathematics, every mathematics I'm taking. Okay. Find the value of a bond of face value 1000 rupees with an annual coupon rate 14%, maturity period 4 years. The required rate of return is 12%. Simply, as I told you, what to do? 3.037. Coupon rate is 14%. What is 14% of 1000 rupees? 140 rupees. 3.037 into 140, how much? 3.037 into 140. Huh? 425.18. 1000 plus 636. Sorry, 6.636. So which is nothing but 636. Add 636 also. Is it 1061.18? Yes, 1061.18. That's it. Growth rate. See, growth rate means the discount rate will be given. The earning per share. Earning per share of a company grew from 10 rupees to 16 rupees in 4 years. If 1.6 power 1 by 4 is 1.22247, annual growth rate they ask you to find out. Simply when this value is given, you do minus 1.1247, which is nothing but 12.47 percentage. Sir, I am very sincere, sir. I will use the formula only, sir. Use it later, my dear. Okay. At least if you want to learn that formula, if you want to learn, please come for after completing the economics class. You please come to my class. I'll teach you nicely. Okay, entire concept I'll teach you. Don't worry. But for day after tomorrow exam, you please learn the way I'm teaching you. Next, a company sale increased from 100 crores to 146.41 crores in 4 years. The growth rate is, okay, how much is the growth rate? They ask you to find out. 100 to 146.41 for 4 years. In 4 years, 100 becomes 141. Compound interest formula, that is trial and error method. 100 plus 9% plus 9% plus 9% plus 9%. If not, 11% plus 11% plus 11% plus 11%. Check 11%, 10%. Okay, 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10%, which gives you 146.41. That is what your answer. Okay. Mixed problem, simple interest and compound interest. Sir, still Simon 11 is not yet over. Why it will never get over? Okay. The effective rate of interest compounding to a nominal rate for 7% per annum, convertible quarterly. So convertible quarterly means what? 1.75%, because 7 by 4, 1.75%. So what is our shortcut? 100 plus 1.75% plus 1.75% plus 1.75% plus 1.75% minus 100. 7.18%. Okay. The effective annual rate of interest corresponding to nominal rate 6% per annum payable half yearly 3%. So 100 plus 3% plus 3% minus 100. How much? 6.07. 6.09. Okay. This one, many people were asking me this question. Which is the better investment? 3% per year compounded monthly or 3.2% year simple interest? What is the idea? I'll tell you. Find the effective rate of interest for 3%. Okay, quarterly, right? So monthly means, sorry, monthly. So what is it? What do we need to do? 3 by 12. Okay, what is it? 3 by 12. What is 3 by 12 percentage? 1 by 4, 0.0025 will come. This is what our I. Okay, so effective rate of interest is 3.0025, but here 3.2%. So which is the actual very good investment? 3.2% simple interest is a good investment. That is the way we have to calculate. Next, hey, 3.25 is coming now. 3%. Okay, so 3 divided by 2 is what? 3 divided by 12, 1.4, 0.25%. So 3 plus, sorry, 100 plus 0.25%, we have to keep on adding. Okay, so we have to add, then otherwise we have to calculate the effective rate of interest. You simply remember the logic. Effective rate of interest to be calculated, which one is greater? Accordingly, we have to find out. So 3% compounded monthly is greater actually. 3% compounded monthly is greater actually. Next, a machine purchased 1 lakh. I think this one we already did. Let us not waste our time. But still, after 2 years, 1 lakh minus 10% minus 10%. 81,000 rupees is coming. The useful life of a machine estimated to be 10 years and cost 10,000 rupees. The rate of depreciation 10% per annum. The scrap value at the end of life is. So that means 10,000 minus 10% minus 10% minus 10% minus 10%. Keep on add it, keep on subtract it, you will get it. Difference between 2 years. This question is already given. Difference between 3 years. Rate calculation, trial and error method. The simple interest on a sum of money 4% per annum, 2 years is 80 rupees. Then the compound interest on the sum of money for the same period is. Okay, remember, if the simple interest on a sum of money 4% per annum 2 years is 80 rupees, some principal. So using this condition, find the principal. How to find out principal? 80 rupees is equal to P into 2 into 4%. So principal is simple interest divided by 2 into 4%. Tell me, my dear, how much you are getting? Are you getting 1,000 rupees? 1,000 rupees is your principal. Now we need to calculate compound interest for this 1,000 rupees, 4% for 2 years. So 1,000 plus 4% plus 4%. How much you are getting? Tell me, my dear. How many topics are remaining? Gaming. 1,000. So it is approximately 81. 81.60. Option B. See, remember, for you I am covering. Okay, it is not I am just taking it till whatever time, because time value of money now it is getting over. After that, permutation combination, simple interest, compound interest, set relation functions, calculus, these many topics are still pending. Mixed concept. The compound interest on a certain sum for 2 years is 10% per annum is for 525 rupees. The simple interest on the same sum for double the time at half the rate of interest per annum is. I want you to calculate it on your own. Okay. Permutation to combination. Guys, please let us not leave this question, my dear, because fundamental principle now, they are just keep on asking every time nowadays. Look at this. There are 4 routes for going A to B. 5 routes, our people will give answer just like that. The number of different ways a person can go from A to C via B. So simply you will multiply 4 and 5. Multiply how much? 20. Okay. How many number of 3-digit number can be formed with the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Repetition of digit not allowed. So 3-digit number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3-digit. For the first digit, 5 digits are available. Second digit, 4 digits are available. Third digit, 3 digits are available. 5 into 4 into 3. 5 4s are 23s are 60. 60. How many ways can 3 prizes be distributed among 4 boys? With every boy can take any number of prizes. Every boy can take any number of prizes. Can anyone give me some suggestion for this question, my dear? It is actually what, first person can take, sorry, first prize can be given to 4 students. Second prize also 4 students are available. I don't know which one, I don't know. Then 4 cube, 64 is the answer. NP4 equal to 12 times NP2. Same problem also can be expected in the question. Then n is equal to, if these type of questions are asked, use trial and error method only, strictly use trial and error method. So let us use 6. Okay, smallest number. Let me start with smallest number. 6p4, 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. 6 5 is 34, 123 is 360. Next, 12 into 6p2, 6 into 5, again 360. So our answer is 6. Now, 18CR is equal to 18CR plus 2. Find the RC5. First, we need to find out what? R. I'll tell you one trick. R plus 2. Add these two, equate with 18. R plus 2 is equal to 18. R is equal to 8 we are getting. They ask you to find out 8C5. Simply you are going to find out 8C3 because 8C5 and 8C3 are same. 56 is the answer. And one more thing, I'll tell you, my dear. RC5 they are asking now. Okay, RC5 they are asking. Definitely 55, 50, 65 and all cannot be the answer. Okay, so by practice, of course, you can do it, but still. Next, combination of permutation and combination. NPR is 720, NCR is 120. You know the relationship between permutation and combination. What is it? NPR is equal to NCR into R factorial. So R factorial is equal to NPR divided by NCR. So 720 divided by 120. 6, which is equal to 3 factorial. R is equal to 3, my dear. Now, repeated letters. Now tell me, my dear, how can we arrange Calcutta? Calcutta can be arranged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factorial divided by, repetitions are there. 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Tell me what is the answer? 40,320 divided by 8. 40,320 divided by 8. 5,040. Option A. Okay. In how many ways can the letters of the word failure be arranged so that the vowels always together? How many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 vowels are there. So vowels 4, consonants 3. I hope you know it, right? I just use the finger to explain that. So here what is together? Vowels always together. 4 vowels are together. In how many ways it can be arranged? 4 factorial ways. After that, consider them as 1. Now total how many letters? 4 letters. So 4 letters can be arranged in 4 factorial ways again. So our answer is 4 factorial into 4 factorial, which is equal to 576. Circular permutation. In how many ways can 8 beads to be arranged colors strung on a necklace? Necklace means semicircular arrangement. What is the formula for semicircular arrangement? 8 minus 1 factorial divided by 2. That is 7 factorial divided by 2. Correct? So 5040 divided by 2. 2520. 2520. In how many ways can 5 boys and 3 girls be seated in a row so that no 2 girls are together? No 2 girls are together. Don't think that only 2 girls. No 2 girls are together. Like simply what boys can be arranged among themselves in 5 factorial ways. 6p3. Remaining place will be 6. Out of 6, 3 students to be arranged. Calculate what is that? 6 into 5, 30, 34 are 120. 120 into 120 is 14,400 is the answer. Rank. If the letters of the word late be arranged in a dictionary order, what is the rank of the word late? I think you know the trick. Total how many letters? 4 letters. I gave the shortcut. I hope you remember. If there are 4 letters, then 3 factorial. First you write this 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 0 factorial into first L. Do we have anything which is less than L? Yes, sir. A and E less than L. There are 2 letters which are less than L into 2. Next A. L is gone now. Only A, T, E we have to take. Take the right hand side. Any letter which is less than A, no letter into 0. T, 1 letter. So 6 2s are 12 plus 1. 0 factorial keep as it is, which is nothing but 1 only. So 14 is the rank. I hope you understand, my dear. I think you have learned this trick only. If you're not understanding, if you're learning the trick for the first time, Tomorrow you just inform me while doing the live lecture. I will explain it. Okay. Next, the number of permutation of n different things taken all at a time. Number of permutation n different things taken all at a time, which is n factorial. Okay. Number of ways arranging n persons on a round table, n minus 1 factorial. Remember, don't never ever think that n will come. They can ask any number, 10 students arranged on a round table. And one more thing I would like to show, please listen here. Permutation in that 1-day sheet now I have given all the tricks. Please do not ignore the trick. See, you don't know how much time I invested on preparing these notes. There is only reason I want you to score, that's it. Ratio proportion, probability, annuity, APGP, calculus, statistics, test depreciation, permutation combination. Look at this. See, please, when you just read this now, even this is more than enough to get at least 3 to 4 marks, at least 3 questions, 3 marks from the permutation combination. Only this much you need to remember. Look at this. What and all I covered? Fundamental concepts I covered. Permutation, important formulas I covered. And specific items always together. Formula I gave. You remember the final formula. Okay, remember the final formula. It is always helpful. Next, combination. Important rules are given. Okay, and geometric application, that is also given. Just mug up the formulas. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, one question definitely will be asked from these concepts only. Minimum 2 questions will be asked this concept only. I'm challenging you, my dear. So don't take my notes, one sheet notes, that is cheat note I say. Don't take it lightly. Statistics, you will love it. If you read it now, sir, entire statistics covered in 1 page, or every chapter I covered in one page. Okay, what else you want? Okay, remember, more than you people, I worked on this topic. I worked on the subject. Only reason I want you to score. Okay, after quantitative aptitude exam, I think I may meet you, many of the students. I think in the one exam center, of course, you will meet me, right? So I want the feedback on the same day itself. Next. NC10 equal to NC14, then the value of n is, simply add these two, my dear. 10 plus 14 is 24. That is what the answer. Okay. Yes, 24 is the answer. Next. The value of 12C4 plus 12C3, what is it? Sir, NCR plus NCR plus 1 is equal to NCR plus NCR minus 1 equal to N plus 1 CR. So 12C4 plus 12C3 is, which is nothing but what? 13C4. Option B. In how many ways can the committee, my dear, permutation combination only this much time value of money, only whatever I gave, only that much you prepare and go. Permutation combination definitely only, at least sir, here, no, I have not prepared so far, sir. Prepare only these problems. Only attend the session. Only these problems. Prepare and go. Just check what is going to happen. I am challenging you this. Minimum 3 marks you will score, get. In how many ways can a committee of 5 members be selected from 6 men and 5 women consisting 3 men and 2 women? So 6C3, 5C2. That's the answer. 6C3 and means what? Multiplication. 5C2. Okay. 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. 20. 20 into 10. 200. Answer is 200. A bag contains 4 red, 3 black, 2 white balls. In how many ways? 3 balls drawn at random so that they include at least 1 black ball. My dear, at least 1 means total minus no black ball. Okay. Total how much? 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9C3 minus no black ball. What is no black ball is? Red or white. Total 6. 6C3. 9C3 minus 6C3 is your answer, my dear. 9C3 into minus 6C3. 9C3 is what? 9 into 8 into 7. 3 into 2 into 1. 3 3s are 9. 4s are 12 7s are 84. 84 minus 20. Answer is 64. Sir, please, can you teach that the basic of permutation and combination? My dear, I'll tell you one thing. Teaching of permutation combination is huge. So what is my suggestion is, you wait, attend. Permutation combination, the full lecture I've already uploaded on YouTube. Watch that. More than enough. You keep 1.5 speed. Watch that. After that, do these sums. Without my support, you will do it. It's a challenge from my side. Hardly 2 hours session. You can complete it in 1 hour. In 1 hour, you can complete it. You do it like that gaming. Next, the number of ways of selecting 4 cards from a pack of 52 cards so that all are of the same suit. Same suit. That means what? There are how many suits? There are 4 suits. First, you select any one suit. Out of 4, one suit. And from that 13 cards, 4 cards to be selected. So 4C1 into 13C4 is the answer, my dear. 4 into 13C4. The number of diagonals of a decagon. See, I gave the formula already in that one sheet. Okay. Number of diagonals formula is NC2 minus N. Here decagon means 10-sided polygon. 10C2 minus 10. Okay. 10C2 is what? 45 minus 10 is 35. Next, there are 10 points in a plane, out of which 4 are collinear. This formula also given on the cheat sheet. Okay. They asked at least one black ball. Yes, Kartikeya, at least one black ball only I found. At least one means what I did was total number of balls minus no black ball I did. That shortcut, remember. No black ball. So if I remove no black ball means obviously one black ball will be included. Okay. This formula also given, collinear NC2 minus RC2 plus 1. So here 10 points, 4 are collinear. 10C2 minus 4C2 plus 1. This is the formula, you remember? Okay. 10C2 is 45. 45 minus 6. 39 plus 1 is 40. Oh, triangle. Sorry. Yeah. NC3 minus RC3. So 10C3 minus 4C3 is your answer, my dear. Check what is the answer. 10C3 minus 4C3. 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. 3 3s are 4s are 12s are 12. 120 minus 6 minus 4 are 4 116. Okay. Sequence and series. See, I think I'll just going to mark you the important questions. Up to infinity is very important. Use the formula a by 1 minus r. For this, a is 1, r is minus 1 by 3. So 1 plus 1 by 3, which is equal to 3 by 4 will be the final answer. Very important. Okay. I'm telling you, one definite questions will be asked from up to infinity. Okay. That's what I gave 2 problems from infinity. Now, a person saved 16,500 rupees in 10 years. In each year, after the first year, he saved 100 more than he did in the preceding year. That means common difference is 100. This is my SN. N equal to 10. Okay. The amount of money he saved in the first year, they asked you to find out A. Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Apply it here and get the answer, my dear. Same way, I told you, look at this. In this, a person pays 975 rupees monthly installment. Less than the former, that means d equal to minus 5. Sn equal to 975. The amount of the first installment is 100. A is equal to 100. They ask you to find out Sn. Same formula you apply and get the answer, my dear. Now, the sum of n terms of the series. Please mark again this type of question. Once again, it is important. Simply what you do, you have calculator, right? Take the calculator, add all the 3 numbers. Okay. What is it? 0.7 plus 0.77 plus 0.777 is equal to 2.247. Put n equal to 3 in the option. Whichever option gives you 2.247, that is going to be the answer. 90% of the cases, in the option A itself, it will be available. Okay. Option A will be, it will be available. So very few cases only B, C and all will come. But most of the cases option A only, mostly answer will come. Yes, n equal to 3 method. So actually many people now say only one term you substitute. It's a risk. N equal to 1 and n equal to 2 is a risk. If you want risk free, go for 3 terms. Next, sum of n terms of the series 1 plus 3 plus 5 dot 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 is. See, it's actually sum of n terms. You don't waste your time. Add 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1 is 9. Correct? Put n equal to 3 in the option. Whichever option gives you 9, that is your answer. Okay. 3 square is 9. Answer is B. That's it. You understand? Now, here, Sn of an AP is given. They ask you to find out the series. Okay. Now, listen here. There are many methods, but my method is different. That trick also given in the cheat sheet. Sn is equal to differentiate 3n square, which is nothing but 6n. And coefficient you take 5 and 3 plus 5 minus 3, which is 6n plus 2. So, first term means put n equal to 1. 6 ones are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Second term is put n equal to 2. 12 plus 14, 20. So, option A. That's it. Guys, I hope you all able to follow. Now, it's a very famous question. Pth term is Q, Qth term is R, Qth term is P. Find the Rth term. Please remember the answer, P plus Q minus R. Now, which term of AP is 17 root 17? 3, 4, 5, 6. You forget about root 17 and all. You remember 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think 15th term. Answer is 15. Over. Next, the sum of 3 numbers are in AP is 15. Product is 80. Simply what trial and error method is the best method. Take the option A. 2 plus 5 plus 8. 15 is coming, sir. 2 into 5 into 8. 80 is coming, sir. Option A. Now, A, B, C are in AP. Assume always 1, 2, 3. Then the value of this. Put A as 1, B as 2. 2 minus 3. Answer is minus 1 by minus 1, which is equal to plus 1. Option A, my dear. X, Y, Z are in GP. Then Y square equal to XZ. Now, seventh term of the series. What is given? Root 2, root 10. Okay. Root 2, root 10, 5 root 2. They ask you to find out seventh term. Carefully you have to do. Carefully you have to do, my dear, because it's a tricky one. Okay. It's a tricky one. Why it is tricky one, I'll tell you. Because it's not a AP or GP. Okay. It is like, Fibonacci. Find the seventh term of the series. Okay. Find the seventh term of the series. We need to find out seventh term of the series. One is what? Root 2. Root 5 into root 2. Next, root 5 the whole square into root 2. Okay. I think we can say like this, right? Root 5 the whole power 0 root 2. Root 5 into root 2. Root 5 the whole square into root 2. Root 5 the whole cube into root 2. Okay. Next one is root 5 whole power 4 into root 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why Fibonacci? This is geometric progression we can use now. This is GP. Why I'm wasting my time? See, R is equal to second term divided by first term, which is equal to root 5. So, A, R power 6. So, 125 root 2. Option A. Now, the sum of numbers in GP is 26. Their product is 216. So, trial and error method once again. So, 2 plus 6 plus 18. 2 plus 6, 8, 18. Okay. Option A. The sum of the series, as usual, put n equal to 3. I told you, na, option A will be in the most of the cases, the option A is going to be the answer. See, this is calculative risk. 90% of the chances, 90% of the case, option A may be the answer. You don't worry. Sir, what if it is not the answer? Then it's our bad luck. How to do? What to do? Okay. Guys, you're not sleeping, right? Are you all enjoying the session, my dear? Are you all enjoying? Is it going good, my dear? Yes, okay. See, set relation function, my dear, take my notes very seriously. Only follow the questions which I gave. Yeah, only the questions, whatever questions I gave now, only that much you follow. Sir, is it enough? Only these questions I solve and go. Don't expect the same question. But statistics, you can expect the same question. Mathematics, don't expect the same question. But only similar type of questions will be there in the paper. It's a challenge from my side. So, out of 40, bare minimum 32 questions, minimum 32 questions will be of the type which I give, my dear. You no need to prepare anything else extra. If you are targeting only, sir, even I'm happy if I get 70 marks, sir, 60 to 70 also I'm happy, sir. This is more than enough. But instruction should be followed carefully. Now, but sleep again. In a group of 70 people, we'll wind up today in some time. In a group of 70 people, 45 speak Hindi, 33 speak English, 10 speak neither Hindi nor English. How many can speak both Hindi and English? Look at this Venn diagram. Total 70 people, 45 speak Hindi, 33 speak English, 10 speak neither nor. Now, how many of them speak both? Simply what you do, minus x, add everything. Okay, 45 minus x plus x, cut 33 minus x. So 45 plus 33, 78 plus 10, 88. So x is equal to 88 then hammer. So total 70 people. So x is equal to 18 I'm getting. X is equal to 18. Next, very important. The number of proper subsets. See, total number of subsets is 2 power n. Number of proper subset is 2 power n minus 1. Number of non-empty subset is 2 power n minus 1. Number of proper non-empty subset is 2 power n minus 1, sorry, n minus 2. This formula also given on the cheat sheet. So here, number of proper subsets. So 2 power 3 minus 1, which is equal to 7. Many of the people will mark 8 and come. If only subsets asked, mark 8. Proper subset, non-empty subsets, accordingly you need to take the call. Now, A delta B, difference. See, A delta B means A minus B union B minus 8 seems. Okay. What is A minus B? How to find out 2, 4 cut, 1, 3. What is B minus A? 6. So 1, 3 union 6. So 1, 3, 6. This is what A delta B. Definition you remember, but this way they will not ask, they will give you the entire definition. A delta B equal to A minus B union B minus A. Two finite sets have m and n elements. The total number of subsets of the first set is 56. Mark. Okay. The total number of subsets of the second set, 56 more than. Okay. So what is the value of m and n? Use trial and error method. Okay. First take 6 and 3, which is smallest one. 2 power 6, 2 power 3. What is 2 power 6 is 64. 2 power 3 is 8. Difference between this is 56. Answer is 6,3. De Morgan's law. What is A union B the whole dash? A dash intersection B dash. I think relation are all very simple. Perpendicular to is what? See, relation means what? There are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Reflexive means it's a reflexive image. I cannot say every line is perpendicular to itself. So it is not reflexive. But line L perpendicular to line M. So I can say line M perpendicular to line L. That is symmetric. So only symmetric. The domain of the function 1 by root of x minus 2. Okay. X is not equal to 2. This is the domain, because if I substitute x is equal to 2, we get denominator 0, which is not possible. Okay. The range of the function f of x is mod x. If it is modulus x, always it is positive. So 0, infinity. You may be wondering, sir, do we have these things in our syllabus, sir? Of course, we have syllabus, my dear. Okay, sorry. Not option C, option A, because 0 is included. Composite function, again important. I hope you know it. F of g of x to be found out, and after that x to be substituted. F A to B is called bijective function if it is what? 1 to 1 only, on to only, 1 to 1 and on to, many to 1. See, what is my bijective, my dear? 1 to 1 and on to. Okay, bijective means it is 1 to 1 and on to. Okay. Limits, na, please learn limits at any cost, because very basic questions they are asking. Limit x tends to 1, x square minus 3x plus 2 divided by x minus 1. I will give you one shortcut to solve this. Differentiate the numerator, 2x minus 3. Differentiate the denominator, 1. Put x tends to 1. X is equal to 1, you substitute. 2 ones are 2, minus 3, minus 1 is the answer. Next, same logic you apply. Differentiate the numerator. Differentiate the denominator. Put x is equal to 3. 3 square is 9, 9 3 is 27. 27 divided by 6, which is equal to 9 by 2. So 27 by 6. Same way, all the problems you can solve. Differentiate the numerator separately, differentiate the denominator separately. Now, logical reasoning. I think I have not included calculus, because calculus I wanted to take it separately. Logical reasoning, my dear, I want you to solve all these questions on your own. Okay. All these questions on your own. So I think I have completed mathematics. I am completed. Calculus, of course, I'll do, but not today. But if I do it today, most of you either will leave or you will go for sleep. So let me do it tomorrow when time permits. But tomorrow, 11 o'clock, we are meeting for statistics. My dear, again telling you, do not miss my statistics lecture. Inform your friends to attend. Okay. Yes, Justin. Please inform your friends to attend this statistics lecture. Whether your friend is attending or not, please you. Sorry, Mike, I kept it there. Okay. Yes. Even here, my dear, tomorrow session, I'm telling you this. Tomorrow session, do not miss. 11 o'clock sharp. Okay, 11 o'clock sharp. We'll start our statistics. Okay, we'll start our statistics. Okay, there is one more issue in this room. I did not switch on the fan because, like, sound, because of the noise. I don't want to switch on the fan. AC is not working. So I think it's already started sweating. At tomorrow, 11 o'clock, what is going to happen? I don't know. But still, we will take the session tomorrow at 11 o'clock. My dear, I'm telling you, please attend. And it is going to be very much useful. Okay. Maybe 2-3 hours. Okay. I want you to attend. Will you all attend, my dear? Say yes or no? Will you all attend? Guys, please subscribe our channel. Press the like button. And we'll meet tomorrow again. You want my that one sheet, one page sheet? You want my one page sheet? Please take that sheet very seriously. Huh? Take that sheet very seriously. Huh? Okay. I'll share it by tomorrow morning. I'll share it. Okay, by tomorrow morning. Today you go and sleep because already it's a too tiring day. Tomorrow we'll meet again. Even if one session is not enough, once again we'll meet in the evening. Okay. But I will not leave you people until you clear this QA paper. See this marathon. Okay. Thank you. Great. Wow. Thank you so much, my dear. So nice of you. Pradosh. Ah, I remember you, Pradosh. How are you, Pradosh? I remember you. Still, I remember you, my dear. I hope you completed your this thing and you're doing. Pradosh, I remember you. Okay, guys. So tomorrow we will meet. Okay, by 11 o'clock. Bye, all of you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Yes, Pradosh. Bye.